right now. Let's hear it for all these teams. The Cuddle Crew is keeping up and keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close. Lynn, come on, you have to go. Oh, he hit that person from the blinds. Wait, it's okay. He used the rock. The recovery. They knew about it. The coin. No! This coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated. There it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. The fish fan.
Hey guys, I'm Blue Falconer. I'm from the South Bay in California. My city is called Redondo Beach.
Hello, my name is Arkham and I am from California. I'm really excited to come here because the Fortnite World Cup is a great opportunity to show like you have all the best players around the whole world, so I want to see if I can prove myself to be the best or not. I think our competition is probably, the biggest one is probably ourselves.
Yeah, other than that, probably Cease and Elevate.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah. I think the biggest moment I had was finding Arkham as a duo partner, actually. It wasn't anything that really happened in-game. I went through a rough patch. I didn't have a duo. I ended up like not working out with my previous duo, and I was kind of nervous because World Cup was coming up, and I ended up finding Arkham, and we played a few games, and we knew it was clicking, so.
Oh, holy.
Alright, I would just like to thank my family and friends for supporting me all the time.
I really want to shout out the boys back home. Thank you so much for all the support. My family too, especially. And we're really excited to be here at the Fortnite World Cup.
And I'm in the player lounge right now, and I want to know if these guys could describe Fortnite in 3 words, what would it be? For me, it's cool dancing.
Sweaty, fun, and colorful.
I feel like the most common one from me and my friends when we play Fortnite is he's one shot. So, yes, and he's never one shot. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Wild, creative, and fun.
Those are some good words.
Unique, challenging, and creative.
Fala, Nicolina, com quem eu tô aqui? Eu tô com o Leléo. Leléo, muito grande. Vamos embora pra cima das gringas aí, né? Mostrar pra quem que nós veio. Vai ter muita picaretada? Vai. Muito. Pra você, qual é, assim, a parte mais difícil que você acha que vai ter o campeonato? A parte mais difícil vai ser o final de game, porque é um mundial, né? Se no Brasil já é muita gente nas últimas saves assim, imagina no mundial. Ah, eu acho, sei lá, de 60 pessoas? Até mais. Até mais? Até mais. Na última safe ali vai ter muita gente viva, então vai se dar bem quem usar a cabeça e quem teve bastante equipamento. Se Deus quiser, nós vamos ganhar isso aí. Você quer mandar um recado pra torcida brasileira?
I'm from Ohio.
No Brasil, porque a chance é uma chance única aqui, tá aqui. Podem ter mais até, e aos que não se classificaram também, continuem treinando, porque ainda terá muitas vagas, e bora pra cima deles. Bom, gente, eu acho que a gente tem a palavra do Leléo, agora a gente tem que torcer pra ele, é só o início de grandes campeonatos que vão ter no mundo do Fortnite, né? Então, realmente, Leléo, muita boa sorte. Pra quem não sabe, a gente também lançou um vídeo no canal do Fortnite Brasil, espero que vocês vejam também. Muita boa sorte, e é com isso, gente, que vocês ficam aí a transmissão. Fala, Carolzinha, fala, galera da transmissão, galera da live. A gente tá aqui em Nova York, cidade sede da Copa do Mundo Fortnite, e a gente tá trazendo um conteúdo muito legal pra vocês verem, então se liga aí.
It's a really good feeling just to be able to play against everybody, and you gotta be elite to get here, so it's just a good time.
During round and don't let yourself here.
Taken over. This is where our observers are. So the guys in game that are following all of the players around, getting their perspectives. and I am joined by one of our observers here. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? What's your job?
Sure, yeah, my name's Pekka. I'm one of the head observers here, so we like to capture the in-game portion as well as we can, and we really want to make sure that we're showing off the game correctly. So we have to organize the teams properly, and then my job specifically is to make sure we're covering the action that we really want to see.
Makes sense. A huge fan experience that you are essentially having to capture with all of these screens here. It can get a little bit hectic here, I've heard. How do you guys keep calm?
Yeah, really, we're just a huge team atmosphere here. Like, we have fun. It's kind of just, you know, like any old sports team, really. Like, we're all best friends. We hang out after. We have fun on the way out here. We have fun when we're here. And it's always a good atmosphere in here. People come here to relax. It's the island.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to talk to me about this. Fortnite is all about fun first and foremost. So you guys are out here in the crowd at home watching the World Cup this weekend. You have Tekko to thank for all of those awesome observer shots.
I think salty is definitely by far my favorite dope sport since it's a lot of loot and central of the map, so it's easy to replicate. Right now my biggest competition is definitely my duo partner Souls. He's also competing in the Souls competition.
Yeah, something heavy, but yeah.
But I actually looks good, but can't wait to see you at the Fortnite World Cup.
Qual é assim a parte mais difícil que você acha que vai ser o campeonato? A parte mais difícil vai ser o final de game, porque é um mundial, né? E no Brasil já é muita gente nas últimas seis, assim, imagina no mundial. Sei lá, de 60 pessoas? Até mais. Até mais? Até mais. Na última sexta ali vai ter muita gente viva, então vai dar bem quem usar a cabeça e quem teve bastante equipamento. Se Deus quiser, nós vamos ganhar isso aí. Você quer mandar um recado para a torcida brasileira? Quero. E vocês torçam muito pelo Brasil, porque a chance é uma chance única que está aqui. Pode ser mais até, e ó, se não se classificaram também, continuem treinando, porque ainda resta tirar muitas vagas. Bora pra cima deles. Bom, gente, eu acho que a gente tem a palavra do Gabriel, e agora a gente tem que torcer para ele. É só o início de grandes campeonatos que vão ter no mundo do Fortnite. Então, realmente, Gabriel, muita boa sorte. Pra quem não sabe, a gente também lançou um vídeo no canal do Fortnite Brasil. Espero que vocês vejam também. Muita boa sorte e é com isso, gente.
Is the Logan Pediatric Hospital. Kind of in Queensland, where I'm from. My brother
Você ficou aí a transmissão.
I spent like 2 weeks there back in the day, so I'm just trying to get back to the local area. My favorite weapon right now in the current meta, probably leaning towards the combat shotgun or the pump. Country that we're from, and of course the creative World Cup logo and our name on the back. Because you know what they say, you look good, you play great. What's going on, guys? Jordan Fisher here with Walk Sundown and Seek, and you reckon I want to show you guys some ASL that we use to communicate, or maybe where we're dropping certain things that need to happen late game in competitive situations. You guys cool? Yeah, learn some of that with us. You guys can try this at home as well. Maybe if you're in the stadium here. So it's very important, obviously, to be able to call out where it is that you are going to fit when you're going to try, right? We're going to talk about it a little bit beforehand. It's very important. It's really simple, actually. You're going to have the letter that you at the beginning of it. Maybe it's Salty Springs, right? It's going to have S, and then show what it is on the side. I got you. There's a handful. Landing, lag, Paradise Palm. Those are some general POIs, right? That are very important. Some late game tips, right? You need to tell somebody, okay, tunnel.
Gotcha. So you like make a tunnel. and then they're able to get it, and then they're good, so they start shooting. It's simply a high ground retake. So that you guys know how we say high ground retake. I mean, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back. We are now into the Pro-Am pre-show. In just a little bit, you are going to see 100 of the top Fortnite players and celebrities battling it out on the Battle Royale Island. My name is Sundown, joined here by Gabriel94YT. Bala, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing amazing. Literally, we couldn't have a better ending to the creative finals. And to top it all off, we get to go right into the Pro-Am. We paired a lot of our favorite Fortnite personalities with a celebrity figure, and it's, as it proves to be many times, it's going to be awesome.
Great gameplay coming out of the summer block party back in LA. We're excited to do it again. And there's actually some pairs here who have played before. We'll get into that a little bit later, but excited to be here and excited to see these guys take the stage and also to get VR kicked off. But let's talk a little bit about what we saw in the creative final. I think it's almost poetic that Scissors was able to take it away on the last world run. His team, known for the death, was known for being one of the first major pioneers of creative as a whole. It was a game mode people hadn't got, and it took the Fortnite world by storm. And to see them clutch up in the Golden Games in the final moment, and it was the team decision too. We got to listen to the calls.
Yeah. Iconic. That's basically all you can say about that. The first to even have their creative trials to qualify in, and then of course the first 3 players to qualify for the Creative World Cup. So that's all I can say. Iconic. That's it.
It's like it has to be, and you know they're celebrating after the fact that Fishman able to get out there and do it. And it was kind of a come from behind because they were there. They were relatively consistent over the course of it, but they really caught up to speed. And for me, that's largely about what Fortnite and creative in particular for this final was about. How quickly can you adapt to what's going on around you, and how are you able to work with your teammates to maximize your potential? Fish fam able to do that. Congratulations to all of you guys. It was a pleasure to watch that, and also just the fact that they beat the world run so fast. We spent weeks testing it. Before that moment, there had been 3 people, period, who had ever finished it, and we watched them absolutely destroy the course.
The second try they even attempted, and they completed it faster than they even did in the next one. So just unbelievable performance, and it's got to be also the rest of those guys who played in creative, unbelievable there. But it's not over here. We've got the Pro-Am coming up. We're here at the Fan Festival. People are hanging out. People are having a good time.
People are hanging out, having a good time, and filtering inside as well. The players are getting ready. We're almost to the point where we're ready to go, but we still need to talk about what's up for grabs here in the Pro-Am. $3 million on the line, but per usual, all going to charity for a good cause, for some fun. Actually got to go up to the Players Lounge, talk to some of the guys, and they're incredibly happy to just be here, meet the other players, have the positive interactions all around gaming. It's about those shared experiences, getting out there with your friends, interacting, having the time, whether it's on VR, in real life, whatever you need to do. That's what video games are all about.
That's what it is all about, and I've seen actually a number of World Cup qualified players who are going to be playing tomorrow and on Sunday, just hanging around, doing some, fan meets, doing some signings, all sorts of stuff, and just overall having a good time watching the games, playing in the Fan Festival.
I mean, you need to get used to this environment. If you haven't been down here, if you have a ticket, come on down, come hang out, check those out, because there is so much going on, so many people to talk to. The players are around here, we're hanging out, and also don't forget, if you're at home, you can tune in and join the fun. You can use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. You can go to Fortnite.com/watch. There is so many ways for you to get involved and just be a part of this. This entire thing is a spectacle. It's more than just the Battle Royale and the stuff that's playing, and it's about these players and celebrating the awesome stuff that they do.
The interactions, whether online or in person, are amazing. I haven't yet gotten a chance to take a look at that hashtag after that Creative World Cup, after Sand hit that jump. I can't wait to do it later. Go back in time on Twitter and see what the reaction.
Well, just see, because during one of the tests, we had like a relatively similar moment. The entire stadium was empty, and I thought I was about to pass out. Like I hit the castle jump, and I literally stood up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like I'm good. This is the most amazing moment. So then to watch Sand have that moment, have his team surround him, and know that you lifted yourself above in what was literally their last chance. That decided if you don't take that home right there, you don't get the golden lobby, you don't have the thing you need to then be the first ever creative world champion. And that moment is just the start to an amazing weekend. We're going to have so many more little moments like that that will define people's gaming careers, or maybe it'll just be the kickstart of it.
Yeah, it will be the kickstart of it. I'm pretty sure for a lot of these guys, it's going to be the kickstart. It started off in the Fortnite World Cup all the way back in April. They played for 10 weeks. They competed. Program's going to be a little bit of a preview of that. It's going to be amazing. All the preparation, all the hard work, all the friendships, and the heartbreaks, everything. It's going to be so cool to watch.
And one thing I'm particularly excited about with the Pro-Ams is seeing the evolution of just kind of, I don't want to say the casual game, but these guys really kind of press it. You've seen every single time somebody is bringing something new, whether it's the professional players or the celebs who are coming. I mean, just Joey Bosa last time was doing this like reverse ramp top rotation, and it was gorgeous. But the players are ready and out on the stage, so enough from us. We are going to kick off the Celebrity Pro-Am with a pair you probably saw before. It is Robert Abisi and Ghost Aiden. Robert now being one half of the electronic duo known as Lost Kings. You know them from their songs Bad and You, and before they were famous, their first paid gig was in a bowling alley. Him and Aiden competed last time in the Pro-Am, and were one interaction short of taking home that top spot.
They came in second, lost only by 4 points in a 1v1 that went Symphony's way. Aiden against Symphony, what a memorable moment from that Pro-Am.
And Aiden is also one of 2 controller players who has qualified for the duo portion of the Fortnite World Cup. And now on to our next duo, Mario Hezgonza and Nick Merckx. Mario, of course, being the professional shooting guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. He is also representing Croatia on their national team. And then Nick Merckx, all about the M-Fam rep in there, had a fantastic barbecue last week. Definitely recommend you check that out. Did some awesome stuff for his community, and he's excited to be here. Originally competed in Gears of War, made his name through streaming, and now has a very thriving community.
Mario Hezgonza on the Portland Trail Blazers. He hails out of Croatia. We're going to go ahead and continue on inside the Arthur Ashe Stadium. We have Nick Shanholtz and Ghost Sean. Nick Shanholtz being the other half of the Lost Kings duo, of his brother being Robert Abisi, and of course they're best known for tons of awesome remixes by Imagine Dragons, Vance Joy, and then standing next to him there is Sean, the Fortnite pro, who's competing with Aiden. You talked about it.
Yeah, he was one of the first original young lords coming out of North America. The Canadian player, so incredibly strong and gifted, and known for intelligent decision-making at all points in the game. If you're able to eliminate him, congratulations, because not a whole lot of people are able to do that.
Yeah. We continue on again. It's going to be this time somebody that we all know. It's Nav and Tfue.
And you can see them excited to be here. Don't know how much of an introduction these two need. Nav, the Canadian rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. And then Tfue, I mean, come on. One TwitchCon, qualified week 3 of the solo competition in first place. You watch him all the time because he streamed all of those games, no delay, live, saying, bring on the world. Nothing is stopping me. And he is here to upset the status quo at the Pro-Am. He wants a title.
The title. We're going to go ahead and listen to see if they're prepared to take that. Let's listen in.
Okay, Nav, do you have any messages for your opponents today?
Just don't be surprised if I box you in a trap kill or something. So yeah, and we'll be pretty high up in the rankings.
All right, get it.
Did you expect anything but confidence from that duo? Nav has been in there with the scrims. Now on to the next one. We have some more veterans here. Whit Lowry and Cloaksy. This is now actually Whit's 3rd time competing on the Pro-Am stage. Him and Cloaksy have been there. Whit is ready to play. He's excited to be here. Best known as the American rapper. Before he got into music, he was a big fan of
won 2. He was at the summer block party, didn't manage to break top 20, but this time, who knows? He won the TwitchCon fall skirmish with Tfue. He's experienced. He's played in plenty of skirmishes. He's played in Pro-Ams before, so we'll see what he can bring out today.
And he's used to playing on the main stage. And on to our next duo, we have Ashley Rickards in Exile. Ashley, best known as the actress for her roles on One Tree Hill in Awkward. She also rides and trains horses and works with a pet therapy program that helps special needs children and the elderly. That is the best back I've heard. Big fan of that as well. And Exile, one of the famous Russian Fortnite streamers, he's a big fan, wanted to be on the stage, wants to compete among the best of the best. And honestly, he looks ready, busting out the floss emote right there.
Looks ready. See if he is ready when he takes the stage and gets ready to compete. And now it's time to hear from them, of course, from Ashley Rickards. Let's listen to see what she had to say ahead of the competition.
All right, Ashley, do you have any words for your opponents today?
I'm coming for you, and if I'm not, I'm hiding from you. But I'm coming for you first, so watch it. But like not too hard. If you cannot see me coming, that'd be amazing.
That doesn't seem like indecisiveness. That seems like a solid plan. Hide or go for them. We're going to go continue inside the stadium. We have a duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited for. We're going to start with Sagala and Dr. Lupo.
And I mean, what more can you say about these pairs? Dr. Lupo, of course, you know him, one of Time's top 25 most influential people on the internet. Let's see if he can be influential in this game. Sagala, the English DJ, record producer, and remixer from Norwich and Norfolk. He's had 6 singles charts in the top 10 on the UK singles. That's incredibly impressive. They want to have a positive showing here. Lupo, you know, after the last promo, he's got a little bit of a chip on his back. He wants to show up and outplay the rest of them show. He's not too old to hang with the best of these kids.
He is not. We'll see if he can perform. I've been playing all sorts of games with him this week. He's ready to play. We're going to continue forward with Dante Basco and Tim the Tatman.
And I mean, Dante Basco, or Rufio. You also might know him as Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then Tim the Tatman, one half of the Girthquake, has been there forever, all about the Twitch stream, involving his community, the Tatman Army. They're about it. And when you see him on the stage, like, I wouldn't want to run into that duo, whether it's in a back alley or in the kitchen. They look scary.
I wouldn't want to, but when I see that picture of Tim, I just have to say that is so adorable.
I mean, you look like he's got the hands out in a 72 hours pose, ready to fight, and then just the most adorable, friendly smile. Like, I just wanted to give him a hug. But now we're going to go on to the next pair. We have John Ha and Wade CN. Wade being the Fortnite streamer all the way from China. He says the flintlock is how he is able to capitalize on the island. John Wan is a dancer and choreographer to the dance group, the Kinjas. He makes a dance arena competition, and sometimes he even teaches dance at their dojo.
So we'll see if the Chinese competition out of Wade is going to step up. We're going to get a taste of that also in the World Cup tomorrow. But here in Pro-Am, we'll see if they can compete, see if they can hang.
And I'm all about the flintlock plays, man. If you're bringing that out and you're going at people, I've seen some ridiculous clips that he's pulled out with it, but some more players who are capable of ridiculous clips, whether it's on the basketball court or on the Fortnite island. It is Aaron Gordon and Ali A. Ali A being one of the original Fortnite content creators. In July of 2015, he was awarded 2 Guinness World Records for his gaming channel. And then Aaron Gordon, the American professional basketball player for the Orlando Magic. He plays as both a power forward and a small forward. And as you can tell, he's not that small. He's 6'9" out there, looking to tower over and dunk on the competition.
And we've seen him do it so many times in the dunk competitions. It's awesome to see. And Ali A does something that I didn't even know was possible, which is get Guinness Book of World Records in YouTube. That's insane.
Record breakers all around him. Now another pair you're probably familiar with, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. You saw them at the Creative Showdown. That is the most adorable wave, and Chandler broke first. But Chandler Riggs, the actor and DJ, best known as Carl Grimes on The Walking Dead. And then One Shot Girl, the Fortnite YouTuber and streamer, previously had a PC world record for most Fortnite squad elims in one round when she was playing with some of her other competitors, Tfue, Cloaksy, and Nick A30. Let's have a listen in with what One Shot Girl said ahead of the competition.
All right, Julie, do you have any messages for the other opponents?
I do. I have the best teammate, Chandler Riggs. Our communication, our teamwork is on point, and we are coming for every single person in the lobby. So we will see you guys out there.
We love to see it from One Shot Girl. Awesome there. We're going to continue forward to introduce our next pair. It's going to be Sarunas Jackson and Action Jackson. So a Jackson pair.
The Jackson duo there. Also, big congratulations to Action Jackson, just going full time there with this stream. Paul, you're well on your way. And Sarunas Jackson is an actor and writer who you might recognize from HBO series Insecure. He has also played professional basketball in Asia, so you know what? You might be able to dunk on him too.
I bet he might. The Jackson 2. See if they'll show up here today at the Pro-Am. Of course. See if there's action ahead for them. We're going to continue forward. Freddie Stroma and Yoshi. Freddie Stroma, an English actor known for his roles in movies like Pitch Perfect or Harry Potter movies, or as Dick Tarly on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, big fan of all of those roles, and then paired up with Yoshi, the coach slash commentator slash manager slash... analytical and intelligent when it comes to Fortnite. This duo is going to look to break down their opponents, and the next pair is a pair that might be tough to break down. Tons of experience coming out between Cody Walker and Toygby. Cody Walker, the American actor who started the show in the rough. He's also known for his work in the Fast and Furious movie Furious 7, where he helped complete it after his brother's passing. Toygby, he was part of the Millennium team on League of Legends, so another one of those former LoL pros who have been over here, and he's been a part of that roster. Also, as a coach, so I mean, a lot of knowledge being brought to the stage. Cody was also at the Summer Blanc party, so
I gotta give some love to Cody, because I just found out that he's been a PC gamer since 1996, and he played games like MechWarrior 2. PC games, FPSs, and it's just awesome. We're going to continue forward always. We're just moving in the pace here. Max Carver and Nick A30. Max Carver, the actor who's had roles on shows like Desperate Housewives, Teen Wolf. Hold on, what are they? Ooh, little flex from Nick A30 and Max Carver. They're ready to play. They're getting exercise even. They're getting their body flowing, their blood flowing.
Excuse me, did you say Little Flex? Did you see Nick's arm?
He's got guns!
Yeah, you better have a permit or something. I don't know who let you loot before, but like, you have to get on the battle bus. Like, you're not allowed to walk around with two legendary ARs like that. And then Max Carver on the side, like you said, Desperate Housewives, Team Wolf, The Leftovers, and he actually has an identical twin brother who stars in many roles. But now on to the next pair, because we're excited to get them out there. It's Graham Rogers and I Ferris. Graham is an actor known for his TV roles on Revolution, Ray Donovan, and Atypical. He's originally from Pennsylvania and moved to LA when he was 18 to pursue acting. Well, looks like it worked pretty well. And then I Ferris was born and raised in Saudi Arabia, came all the way to New York City to compete, has been around the Fortnite scene from the very beginning, and one of their major
streamers from the both of them is going to be very, if it's going to hold up. Continue forward, another duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. Not that we're not excited about everybody. It's Sean O'Malley and Courage JD.
Wow, listen to that roar, the other half of the Girthquake, and Courage just got knocked out. Sean did compete in that first Pro-Am as well. He's there, he's on the stage. These two towering, wait, what's going on right now? Excuse me, who? No.
Hey,
why do you
listen up. I know this is a very exciting time, but there's something very serious and near to my heart that I think we should take a listen to. Roll the tape.
Hey everyone. As you know, streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube have been around for ages. And very handsome, talented, good-looking gamers like myself
isto é suposto ter uma mensagem, só que eu não estou entendendo nada.
And brittle elders. One day, you get up out of your gaming chair and you're just not as quick. Or your jokes, well, they all turn to dad jokes. Hello, my name is Courage JD, and today I'm extremely excited to announce my brand new charity. It's a cause near and dear to my heart. It's for our good friend, Dr. Lupo, who gets older every single day. hand-eye coordination, eyesight, and his hearing has completely gone downhill. So please, join me in supporting the Geriatric Gamer Foundation so my friend, Dr. Lupo, can get the help he so desperately needs. Thank you.
Wow. Just, I mean, he doesn't look particularly happy about that, but he looks like he has something to say. He's going to type it on in there and, just going to fire it right back on Adam. Let's zoom on in, punch on that, and he said,
It was good.
What was that? Was able to, get courage back a little bit, give the opportunity there. But you know what, Jack, I appreciate started, Ben could use all the help he could get. Now we're going to go on to our next duo, and I'm going to need you guys to do something important up in the stands rather than clapping or yelling for them. I need you to put your hands up high in the air and wave them back and forth for Jordan Fisher and Ewok. Make sure you get a nice and loud, give them that applause. Jordan Fisher, the American singer, dancer, actor, quite literally does everything. I'm not even sure he's human. And then Ewok, the 13-year-old Twitch streamer, is completely deaf, uses ASL to communicate both with her partner and then uses the visual indicators. She's best known, well, for chasing down that man right next to her in the Pro-Am and making him pay.
The most memorable moment from the Pro-Am at the summer block party when she chased down Jordan Fisher and Dr. Lupo, just unbelievable.
And we did see a bit beforehand. They might be the actual best Fortnite duo ever.com. So you can check them out there as well and see them on the stage. They're going to be looked to pressing it, but we're on to the next pair because they're excited to be here. It's Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. Alexia being the social media star who originally became popular on Vine. So Vine, there you go. She's now a member of the popular YouTube channel Glams and has her own popular YouTube channel as well. Jordan Jones, she finished 5th on the dance reality show Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition in 2012. Since then, she's grown her own YouTube following by making vlogs and music videos.
Awesome pair together. We'll see what they can bring to us today on the Pro-Am. Continue forward, of course, introducing all. We're going to have we're actually going to listen into what Jordan Jones had to say ahead of the competition.
All right, Jordan, do you have any words for your opponents today?
Oh yeah, I got my game face on today, and me and Alexia, my partner, we got the girl power. All you boys, just watch out. We're gonna be sniping. We're gonna be getting that victory royale. So peace out, boys. Go to sleep.
Hey, get it!
Hey.
Good level of confidence there coming out of Jordan, and Alexia will also be confident having been in this environment before, having been around major Fortnite competitions. She has no issue battling with the best of them. Now on to our next duo. It's RJ Mitty and Moyers 87. RJ, best known for his role as portraying Walter Jr. in Breaking Bad. He also has cerebral palsy, as his character does on the show. Had an opportunity to talk with him last night. Just a fantastic human being and really, really involved in gaming. Wants to be out there. Moyers 87 is a Spanish YouTuber who has bone disease, but he says, hey, that doesn't stop me from competing with the best of the best on the top level. And this pair is here to show that they will not be held back. They will be taking names and
yeah, and part of the reason I love this duo so much is RJ Mitty does such great things, but also Moyers, I love his reasoning that he likes gaming. Impossible things.
What the fuck?
Awesome. So we're going to continue forward, of course. It's Oak King and Sinu, who traveled all the way out from South Korea. There they are, and they're known for this. Sinu, one of the players who played at the World Cup, or the Open, the Korea Open.
Are you watching that? That was the sickest intro I think I've ever seen. One, props to the cameraman too. Props to Sino as well. One of the players.
Então é verdade, não viste as mãos do gajo? Eu faço uma pergunta, como é que o gajo vai chegar à mesa se o gajo é bem pequeno? Isso é só a minha pergunta. Olha, aqui eu também não sabe bater palma.
His 3 daughters are watching him today from Houston. Shout out to you 3 daughters and everyone out there with family in the crowd. Oscar Lord is an Argentinian YouTuber who plays Fortnite and recently started getting into his own music, trying to sing, and has found a lot of success and help there. And on to our next duo, we have Wermuturo and Chelsea. Wermuturo is a YouTube vlogger, gamer, and sketch comedian. He's been nominated for a number of awards for his channel. As this year, one of them was the top 10 Mexican YouTubers. And then Chelsea, a Mexican competitive player that came so close to qualifying. That's also his little cheeky face reveal there. Got to talk to him last night. He was just like, hey, I'm happy to be on zero ping. Nobody is stopping me now.
Yeah, Chelsea had an incredible rise throughout the World Cup qualifiers. You touched on it a little bit, but a strong performer all the way through. He plays Fortnite every day, he says, so who knows? Maybe he'll win a lot of money for his charity of choice.
I think he has the potential to do it. He's one of the most aggressive players there. And now on to our next duo. We have Rear Gamer and the Slayer 360. Rear, an actress and former beauty queen, best known as her role on Lisa Miller in the hit TV series Awkward. She held the title of Miss Teen Malibu for 2 consecutive years. That's the back-to-back. And she was Miss Regional California Teen in 2011. She also says she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360, a YouTube from Mexico who says that he cannot say the letter R correctly, but I bet he can roll it.
Yeah, I bet you can. I definitely can't. So we have something in opposite, I guess. We're going to continue forward, of course. Zorman and Jared
Também é sempre a mesma música. Não podiam mudar a música.
That's an awesome hair flip right there. Come on, Zorman, do it again.
Just about to say, Zorman, all about the hair flip there.
Às vezes irrita bocadinho a música.
Jared Aberson is the Canadian actor known for his role in American Animals, Hello Destroyer, and Travelers. But I think the more interesting fact, he's a trained mixed martial artist and Muay Thai kickboxer. Has a record of 1-1-0 and 2-0-0 in each. But his MMA name, ready, Balla, get this, Wolfblood.
What? Really?
Wolfblood. That's terrifying. Like, don't want to run into anybody like that. Now our next duo, Robles and Chigua. Robles, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber who lives in Ovaria, a province of Buenos Aires. Fun fact, he likes arugula and struggles to not eat it with every meal. And his partner there is Chigua, an Argentinian Fortnite player who used to play a lot on console, but now that he's wanted to up his game, he's gone to keyboard and mouse, and he's seen a lot of success in rapid growth.
That's awesome. A lot of players are doing the same thing. Making the switch to controller to PC. So maybe some people will become fans of him. Next duo is David Williams and Wildcat. David Williams being the professional poker player and popular Magic the Gathering player. He also competed on tons of awesome shows, such as Season 7 of the popular Fox cooking show, MasterChef.
And honestly, if you want to cook for me, let me know, because he's looking to try and open up a restaurant. I'll come through. And then Wildcat has been around the scene forever. He's been playing games forever. You can check him out. We have a soundbite from both of these guys. Let's listen in to what these two competitors had to say.
All right, guys, what message do you have for your opponents?
Marksman and JT Brown need to stay on the far side of the map, avoid us if they want to have a chance to do well.
The other teams are in trouble. Most of the celebrities usually are pretty bad. I've seen a lot of these pro-ams. Unfortunately for them, I might have more
Tá bem, não entendo nada. Já vos disse que eu não entendo nada. Portanto, eu quero vos ver jogar, não quero ver vocês a falar, tá bem?
Been in the hotel grinding. He's been exploring New York City. He doesn't need to practice, but I'm ready.
All right, good luck, guys.
Wow, wise words from them there. And also calling out their buddies a little bit, saying, hey, JT and Markson, don't come anywhere near us. But our next duo, we have Michael Dreyer and Myth. Myth being one of the original builders in the community. All about it, getting a little bit in there, all about the dance moves. Myth was the one who pioneered a lot of the initial meta, encouraged people and pumped positivity into the community. Very popular streamer. Michael Dreyer is the American actor best known for his roles on Mr. Robot, Deception, and Sneaky Pete. In 2018, he ran the Honolulu Marathon and will be running the New York City Marathon in 2019.
Next up, we have Max Wax Motif, apologize for that, and Musil, the Australian players. The first one, Wax Motif, the Australian DJ and music producer. It has influences from R&B to disco to UK bass, so all over the place, really, for Wax Motif.
Yes, it is.
Musil K.
Tipo, isto é famosos e profissionais, jogadores.
In South Wales. He likes to keep his content humorous. prowess to think of him as the player who tried to knock somebody off a mountain with a shopping cart in the first Pro-Am.
He was not successful, just to let you know. But on to our next duo. Alexander is the Japanese-Peruvian actor and model who has so many names that are amazing, but the last of which is Diablo. And then you have Vodka, the Japanese YouTube personality.
Vodka. O gajo chama-se Vodka. What the fuck?
He has a bad mouth, but a gentle heart.
O gajo chama-se Vodka.
With a family-friendly audience, but they look excited to be here. And look at those shoes.
Vodka. Ai, mano. Alexander.
We're going to continue forward. The Japanese players. It's Ellie and Nekukun. Ellie, who joined us at the last Pro-Am, he's a Japanese dancer and performer for Japan's #1 boy band, Sandaime J Soul Brothers.
Yes, and he also has a rap project where he goes by the name of Crazy Boy. So let's see if he can get crazy on him today.
Sei que é feio.
His partner, the Japanese
Realmente é.
who is pumped to be here, excited to take it on. Let's hear what Ellie had to say before the competition.
All right, Ellie, do you have any message for your opponents today?
Okay. I'm from Tokyo. Watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Bang.
Like we said, got to watch out for the Crazy Boy. He's on a mission, wants to make it happen. Now our next pair is Claire Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actress, model, and producer who co-founded Team Unicorn, which has made a web series and music video parodies, including Geek and Gamer Girls and All About That Bass. Fun fact, she says her burps have been known to rattle windows. Hey, we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some Fortnite, tear up the stage, and he says he wants to win some money for charity, but he's also just looking to have a good time.
And that he will have for sure. I'm absolutely amazed by that. We're going to continue forward. It's Business Boy and Frizz. Frizz, another Polish streamer who, you know, he enjoys Fortnite. He and his, look at that pink hair. It's awesome. His girlfriend has some as well, so awesome duo there. We'll see if this duo, though, of Business Boy and Frizz can do anything on the stage. Business Boy, the music producer who has worked with artists like Lil Nas X, Party Next Door. He's extremely athletic, as you can tell. We'll see if he can do anything with that athleticism on the stage.
Yes, and he has been called the basketball Dre before, and now just after them, we have Symphony and Vinny Pergola. Vinny Pergola being one half of the Phantoms duo who's competing today. He was also an actor turned DJs. You might recognize him from shows like That's So Raven, The Bernie Mac Show, and Misbehave. Now Symphony looking fantastic today. Definitely showered, got the gel in his hair. All about the streams, the content, and the fast edits. Originally known as the best editor in the West, he pioneered some of those quick resets and go, making people look foolish.
Still did it through the entire time in the summer skirmish. We continue through Kyle Catlin from the Phantoms as well. And you heard Sundown say his brother was a teen actor. He was also a teen actor. He played on shows just like the Bernie Mac Show, which we already talked about, and 10 Things I Hate About You. And they became the duo that you know them about. It's the Phantoms. Moving forward as well, his duo partner Kay. We just saw him perform in the Creative World Cup. And he's a British YouTuber, Twitch streamer, org owner, all this sorts of stuff. Is also known for the meme, you know it. That's insane, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. But now our next duo, all the way from down under, trying to prove they're here for you. It will not be easy, but they're hoping that one day they will find peace on the Battle Royale Island. Alice in Wonderland is the Australian electronic dance music producer. She has been best known for, well, her most recently, her single Peace, her album, run in so many amazing things. She sings, plays the cello, and is also just a genuine human being. Likes to stress that it's all about positive mental health and being there for the other person. Loser Fruit, a very popular Australian streamer, part of the Click House, which includes multiple of Australian content creators, and she was the first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers. In fun fact, she can do a perfect cartwheel.
That's amazing for Loser Fruit there. On the floor still, they're going to grace us with their presence. It's Desmond Chia and Mr. Fresh Asian. And we have a lot to say about Mr. Fresh Asian.
Calma lá, calma. Rápido, rápido, rápido. Vá, caraças. Isso. Vai, ativa. Ativa.
appearances under the alias B-Boy Desmond, and back in the day, he used to min-max on EverQuest. We talked about min-maxing earlier in min... Wait, excuse me?
Let's introduce your new champions at the end of the day.
Oh Lord.
I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods.
And I am YouTube sensation Chris Danker, aka Chris Danger, aka Dank Ops.
I have a YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down, and we're almost at 2 million subscribers. So I'd appreciate if everyone watching would subscribe right now. Thank you very much.
And a long time ago, I was on America's Got Talent, and I didn't win, and I'm still salty about it.
I am a 6-time and current reigning WWE World Tag Team
Champion.
And not even 3 hours ago, I bought this title at Walmart.
Oh my fraco.
One celebrity and one professional gamer.
Oh, but not us, baby boy. No.
What? Celebrities.
Right.
Two, and not one, but 2 professional gamers. 2. And that is the advantage that we are going to use in order to run wild through our competition.
And at the end of the day, you are looking at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am Champions. Now hit our music. Oh, y'all ain't got music for us?
No music.
Oh, y'all got, okay. We don't need no music.
Ui.
You know what, Xavier? Thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first Pro-Am, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition, and now he just hops on the line, grabs a microphone, and declares themselves the champs with belts. And also, the disparity between those belts is moderately hilarious.
It is hilarious, and for the next time, can we get them some music, please?
Yeah, I was just about to say that definitely we need the music, because if Xavier's going to be up there, like you don't even see anything happening, but that was a lot going on. But enough of the interruption. We need to get into the last 5th of the players. Is Liam McIntyre and Lachlan. Lachlan, of course, being the Australian gamer known for
Fala, Nix nunca mais é o Flakes.
Content on his self-titled channel, which has earned more than 12 million subscribers, has been around the scene from the beginning, played in the creative before this. Then Liam McIntyre, the Australian actor, best known for playing the lead in 2 of the Spartacus series. He has also appeared in Legend of Hercules, The Flash, Gears of War 4, and Pulse, amongst many other roles. And fun fact, he's never tasted Coca-Cola. Well, you're not messing a whole lot there.
Continue forward. It's Pai Tamben, Joga, and Detonator out of Brazil.
Olha, o pai também joga.
He told us he actually only played Battle Royale, and he won his very first match. But then, wait, what is that beard? Is
You're looking at the beard. I'm looking at the Brazilian national team, like almost Fighter Lord Detonator, having none of it. They are. You know what? I just want to hear what Detonator has to say, because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing, and please tell us more.
All right, Detonator, what is some trash talk you have for your opponents?
If you are my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
What the fuck?
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path. That was the complete opposite direction I thought we were going with that. So let's get on to the next pair. Another Brazilian representative.
Olha o Flakes. Flakes power aí do coffee.
Recently moved to the US to improve his English and currently lives in Florida. On top of his hyper successful daily vlog showing his day-to-day activity, he streams games like Fortnite and Minecraft. And then Flakes Power, content creator who also came from Brazil, has played in a number of big competitions, has been around, and he knows his way around the competitive community.
Moving on forward, it's Kawamura and Kalango. Kalango, the Brazilian YouTuber, so we're continuing on the Brazilians. And
Kalango.
obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro Fortnite player for 4 months, but he says he's somebody to look out for.
Yes, and then Kyle Murrah is the businessman, podcaster, and musician who's been creating content for almost 10 years, and recently just did his own talk show. Just after them, we have PC Siqueira in 7. PC Siqueira is the Brazilian YouTuber, presenter, and comic book colorist. He makes a lot of content and online, and he has a famous chihuahua, and his name is Lunina.
Olha só.
After that, you have 7, the Latin American YouTuber who looks pumped to be here. Unfortunately, I don't know if you're going to need that crutch, but oh, his back hurts? Oh, okay, I got you. It's an old joke. Dr. Lupo, maybe you got that one. It was a little over my head, but you can see 7 looking to rep, excited to be here. I've seen they've been putting time in the practice room, so they're taking this seriously.
And gracing us on the floor with their presence, it's Jeremy Ray Taylor and Sluggo Man. Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben Hanscom in Stephen King's It, and as Sonny in the film Goosebumps 2.
I absolutely loved him in It. Plays a fantastic character. We'll be back as well.
English okay, hello.
Gaming videos and posts real-life videos such as challenges and QAs. As a kid, he hated slugs, so he made his name Sluggo Man all about it. He calls his fans the Slugs, Sluggo Army, and Slugginators. He has a big interest in psychology and played rugby in college.
And the guys that Wildcat warned to stay on the edge of the map, it's JT Brown, and I'm Marksman. I'm Marksman, one of the players who has been around the competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the Pro-Am here.
And now this is JT Brown's 3rd Pro-Am. The Pro NHL player is looking to make waves. He's become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community, and he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved and has done a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. They are a pair to look out for because Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull out some tricky plays.
Mano, ele tá apoiado pelo Flex,
Another duo that's experienced both at the Pro-Am and the competitive scene. It's Mackenzie Board and Fear Itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Louisiana. Competed in the last creative showdown on the Chicken Champions, had amazing plays, also known for his song Roses and Little Half Moon. Competed on the American Idol. Fear Itself, the former retired professional
Ninja, Marshmallow.
Watching and seeing like wow, competing on that main stage, has played on teams like Final Boss. He named himself
Puta, eu nem quero saber. Tá apoiado mesmo assim pelo Flex, mano. E eu também.
Joey Fatone, a lot of people. He's the American singer, dancer, actor,
what the fuck.
member of the classic boy band NSYNC. 2007, he came in 2nd place on the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars.
É, grande camisa
VR games and plays them with people all over the world at 3 a.m. But let me tell you here, this ain't a VR game,
Joey
and it ain't 3 a.m.
No, but he has great footwork and expert deep. The YouTube gamer and rapper who does gaming commentaries. His adopted name is Kevin, while his birth name is Dante, with the latter being his stage name. He's been creating content for 13 years, doing vlogs, skits, and more. And we had an opportunity to catch up with him and hear what he had to say before they took the stage.
All right, Expert Thief, do you have a message for your opponents today?
All I'm going to say is watch your back, because I'm going to be right behind you, and I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. All right? This is especially to you, Tifu.
Ai. Manda pra Tifu indireto.
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tifu, I don't know if you saw it, Tifu was right over his shoulder and he started nodding when he said, "That's for you, Tifu." It's like Tifu's like, "Yeah, come get some, let's go." But onto one of our last duo pairings, we have Edwin Hodge and I.
Nunca mais também vai o Marshmallow e o Ninja.
And Edward Hodge, the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the Dance Moves out right there. It is the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films, and he says he is addicted to golfing.
So see what they have to do, whether those golf skills translate, or that perhaps he can carry through with his experience on YouTube and creating content and all sorts of creative stuff as well.
And I mean, he has been around since quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2, making content over in Germany. He's been all about it, impressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairing, all of them are so fun to be around in their own way. And when they all will interact on the island, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, we've seen some of the starting island shenanigans that happened before, and I'm just pumped for when we get out there and to see how some of these players interact, because you can already tell.
Marshmallow e coisa ninja.
Calling each other out. You got Marksman and Wildcat right away. Edwin Hodge calling out Tifu. Like they're saying, no, we're coming for it. I've also seen a number of these pairs. Hey, One Shot Girl and Chandler, they were in the practice room every single opportunity they got. They were down there. They were playing duos. They're doing everything they can. Call-outs were there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30 played and competed with One Shot Girl in the creative showdown. I mean, he's pumped to be here.
Yeah, he's pumped to be there. We also have all sorts of players who competed last month. The Summer Block Party, Aiden, his partner, a lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities. You're going to have a blast watching this, and I can't wait to get in the action as well.
And I mean, one thing, you think of just like some of the DJs who are out there. Lost Kings, Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just am so excited that plus all the actors, you got basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well who are so incredible. And oh my, what is
Olha o Marshmallow.
Oh, okay, so that is your reigning Pro-Am champions. Pro-Am #1, Marshmallow and Ninja, and then Airwalks and RO Crime on the other side. The winners from the Summer Block Party. And I mean, they're allowed in the winner's circle.
They are allowed in the winner's circle. Zeke there too. See what they have for us, of course. Everybody ready to get the Pro-Am started.
They're ready to get it started, but not without these two marquee pairs. And just listen to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airwalks qualified for the World Cup. RL Crime is out there. Ninja and Marshmallow, the original pop-off pair when they're able to take the first Pro-Am. Zeke, what do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning champions?
Gentlemen, Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions. The Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, Airwax and Grind. Gentlemen, any words to your competition? Good luck. Good luck. Your 2018 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Marshmallow. The duo is back together. Ninja, I'll come to you. I know you don't like to talk, but any words for competitors?
We just want to say good luck to you guys as well, to everyone who's participating, and I hope we end up meeting in the finals in one of the last games.
Ninja e
There you have
Marshmallow.
it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am is about to begin.
Ai, mãe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really?
I'm coming for you. They're going down.
Che.
I'm coming for you. Better watch out. Me and you.
Chega no DJ. Xiii, o gás manda. Eu tive o jogo. Aí dessa vez tem tipo jogadores em cima. Bem top. Bem top.
He got it! Here
manda. Vai, não brinca. Não brinca com
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face here to Boniqua Boys back in the hometown of New York City. We couldn't be more excited to call the action here today. This is going to be
ali o Marshmallow.
loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in
Pera, uma pergunta. Como é que o Marshmallow vai usar os fones para ouvir o jogo? Isto também é outra pergunta que eu tenho. Que ele não vai tirar o capacete. Como é que ele vai ouvir o jogo? Queria saber também. Ou só se ele meteu os fones dentro do capacete ou não sei o quê. Ou se ele meteu dentro do capacete e está apertado. Ah, mano, se aquele gajo, aquele pequeno, tem mão grande que não sei o quê, se ele chegar à mesa, mano, eu desisto. Como é que o gajo joga? Ainda por cima com aquelas mãos.
Being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. It's not only that, he qualified.
That's right, he qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players that we look at on that stage.
Marshmallow.
Each and every one of the duos that are going to be in that island. But he got some formidable threats out there as well.
O Marshmallow já agarrou no comando, que ele é jogador de comando.
Closey as well. There's some great players that are going to be out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well. And that's going to be the difference maker here, Monster. Because every time we do one of these pro-ams, it's always about that duo partner, right? Like, how do they complement their team?
Exactly, and with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So we're going to jump into that and see if that duo can carry you all the way through.
That's right. The one that they're going to be playing for here today is
Marshmallow não está a usar fones.
So let's take a look here. First
É que ele nem tem fiz nada para coisa. É só se eles trouxe casa aqueles Bluetooth. Só se ele trouxe desses. Só pode.
$500,000 going to charity. That's huge stuff. Fortnite constantly giving back to the community. And here's the deal. The reality of it all is that we could very well see, given how this format works, a new champion.
Porque é impossível que o gajo está a jogar sem fones.
2018, Fortnite was played in a very different way.
That's right.
And then Airwax with that dominating performance.
Olha, juro, se fosse este torneio, nunca ia conseguir jogar. Nunca conseguia jogar sem fones. É impossível. É ali o Tifu. Parece que está ali o Marshmallow, meu DJ favorito. Por acaso é verdade, meu DJ favorito.
Thank you so much, GB. I can assure you, you guys both look great. I can see you from all the way over here, but I am joined by Aiden and Robert Abassi from Lost Kings. They came in second place at the Summer Pro-Am, so you can bet they are here to take first place today. Have you two practiced at all?
Yeah, we talk a lot, so we have a good idea of what we're going to do. And especially playing in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden,
Eu aposto que o Marshmallow vai jogar com a própria skin do Marshmallow.
a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear them screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now. You guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Ela, o gajo é namorada.
It's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play, for charity and just make money for themselves. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm honored to be playing for Wounded Warriors
So my duo partner's playing with his duo partner for the World Cup tomorrow. So we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah, it may have been set up.
May have been. Definitely.
Ali Marshmallow
Well, good luck
atrás.
today, guys. I will definitely be rooting for you, GB and Monster. Back to you at the desk.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and he was so into it. He said, I just want to go home now and just practice.
É, o Marshmallow tá ali no telemóvel. Na boa. Tá ali de chilar. Antes de começar o jogo. Oh, pera aí. Deixa eu só mexer aqui no tela. Ai, acho que ele recebeu tipo notificação que eu identifiquei na minha história. Ai, acho que foi isso. Ai, agora estou a ver ele falar, é sério.
Okay, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Well, one player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tfue. We actually had an opportunity to get some words from him. Let's check it out.
Aí, está bem top.
Hey, my name's Turner, aka Tfue. I'm playing the Prime with my teammate Nav. I've been kind of friends with him for a while. I've only played
Oh, se eu comprasse o bilhete, vou gravar o vlog e...
Basically, we're just going to try to take down everyone we can. You know, we're going to play really aggressive throughout the whole thing.
Flex é melhor do que tu.
Players, I guess you could say.
Bom, não sei, nunca se mataram. Por acaso é
I
verdade.
said this last Pro-Am. He's really the only big threat that I see here. Airwalks, that guy's a bot. Ninja, he's a bot. Toxi's hype, but me and Nav are going to stomp them all. My current favorite weapon
Muito
is probably the combat because it's so versatile. You can use it close range, medium range.
Bom, olha, eu não vou dizer quem é melhor que quem, porque só vem mesmo aqui para assistir. Tipo, eu não considero ninguém melhor que ninguém. Cada um tem as suas habilidades.
Whether it be skateboarding or riding, skate park on a wheelchair or anything really.
Cada um tem as suas habilidades. Portanto, eu já estou a avisar, não vou considerar nada. Eu só sei que eu vou apoiar pelo Flex, porque está a representar o Brasil. E acho bem por isso, que a minha mãe é de lá. Vamos ver como é que corre isto.
gotta love Tfue. Always ready to paint a story, create a rivalry, right? And then just make it interesting. I mean, look the way he's dressed. He's got his vest on.
He's ready.
Seems serious.
He's clearly ready. And I know everyone here wants to get ready and into the games. We also want to let
Também não sei como é que as pessoas jogam com o teclado revertido, passinho de lado. Acho bem estranho. O teclado nem é para ser usado assim.
Definitely check it out once again. Go to Fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your experience. And then we also have a lot going on here as well. So here are the feats. This is what you're going to look at. So you'll in feed 1 and feed 2 you'll get the first, second place players. But then feed 3 you're going to get Ninja and Marshmallow. And then in feed 4 you're going to get Airwalks and Prime. So this way you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nicky 30, Max
Marshmallow. Olha, está ali. Latin America, Flex Power, mais Anderson Silva.
So lots of great perspectives there. Also Asia as well. It's going to be Ellie and his duo. So there's going to be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. Fortnite.com/watch. Don't forget about that. And have some fun.
Começa logo.
Which, by the way, I love because if you're a fan of any of those guys, you can literally see their points of interest, which is super dope.
Yeah, exactly. You can learn from some of the best that play this game, especially the Fortnite content creators, see where they go. A lot of the players now are going to be on the island, loading up, getting ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I want to get into this already. And I know we're going to get there eventually. But, you know, I'm a little anxious, of course. And I have to wonder, you know, what other duos are going to be standing out. Because Tifu had mentioned Closey, him and Whit Lowry, they have the potential to be able to upset some people here, but he didn't really do it at the last Pro-Am. Closey was kind of quiet at that event. I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City.
Olha o pai também joga. Olha o Flex Power.
And I'm also excited for Yoshi. Yoshi represents, you know, on the
Ah não, agora é que o pai também joga.
Pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from a commentator stance.
Oh yeah, correct.
So I'll be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. And the French community loves him. Always got to give him some extra props.
Quem que é isso?
You saw for a second there.
Eu não lembro quem é.
Right next to one another.
Não
So
sei.
perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage.
Oh boy.
I think Ufo is probably insulting Jack in a variety of different ways.
They actually even slammed Tim the Tapman over to the left of Ufo as well. So that's an interesting lineup right there.
Never keep them separate from one another.
Desculpa lá, mas eu jogava no comando da PS. No comando da Xbox não consigo.
And while control players, obviously I'm control gang, always going to represent. I want to see how they play out. I think we got a few pro control players like Aiden.
Mas se eu estivesse ali, eu ficava muito nervoso.
Cause a ruckus, especially for the pro players. Aiden has qualified for the Fortnite World Cup in the duo side. Airwalks as well, another dominant player. We have a lot of players here.
Mas lá, vocês por favor podem mostrar o Marshmallow se ele está a jogar no comando da Xbox.
Which is going to be the best part. Not only because they're going to play in that competition, but they're also going to get this warm-up opportunity in front of this crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's kind of a little bit of an advantage.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as they feel prepared, that's what we love and want to see. But like you said, there is a lot riding on the line here, right?
Yeah,
it's all about earning that respect and or keeping it. Because at the end of the day, these trophies are super nice.
Yeah, there's pretty awesome trophies there. The golden Creighton pickaxe that we've given out in the past. You see players warming up.
Ali o Calango.
A few other duos to talk about was Pi and Detonator. Detonator, I don't know what that video made me mildly uncomfortable. So, and the fact that he's not wearing a shirt.
O gajo vai jogar de óculos.
Came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know, letting it breathe.
Yeah, letting it breathe a lot. I know.
Olha o Marshmallow.
You know, he doesn't really like to talk that much, so
Ah não, está a jogar no comando da PS. Ah, foi. Eu disse que ele ia jogar com a própria skin. Uma coisa que o Marshmallow sempre faz, ele joga sempre na PS. Já atendeu o telemóvel com o comando. Vai lá, é PS4.
Little ego boost right there, you know?
Yeah, that's some protection.
Nick Merckx.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Hey, I had to. You went with Aiden. I figured we
I know Papa Nick Merckx, who's out there, probably got really mad at me that I didn't pick Nick to win, but it's okay though. It's all for the storylines. Hopefully he understands that.
Ah, gajo vai gravar ali uma story.
You play with Nick 830 a lot?
All the time.
What does he bring to the table?
Oh, he's a legend. I mean, as long as he can keep his cool, not get in his head. Nick, I know you hear us from here. Just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. We'd love to see him come out and shine.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a Pro-Am today would be pretty fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You wanted to create a showdown at the Summer Block Party.
He's had his moments.
Yep.
He has. So he's clearly capable of being able to do this, being able to win on the big stage in front of a crowd. There's that name.
Vai pessoal, deixa aí o likezão.
You know,
he looks so ready.
And you know, I'm actually impressed playing with a keyboard and mouse. I thought that Detonator would have his own custom controller spikes on it. Okay. There's a lot of dialogue being exchanged there. Also, talk about Detonator's bangs. Man, nailed that one. I'll never be able to have that. Ever.
Muito feio.
Looks like he's
Falar com o outro.
His own teammate as well.
Yeah, definitely.
At some point. There's Ewok Jordan Fisher. This is a duo that actually I think is going to be very, very good in this one because they Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can.
Ah, yeah, esqueci-me que essa gaja só falava por gestos.
While we get ready and and get things started up here, folks. We have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie Borg along with my buddy, Fear Itself, with Pookie. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all
Galera, se eu falar por gesto, parece que ela tipo tem problema.
That is absolutely right. I am down here with Mackenzie Borg and Fear Itself. Now, I have to be honest, you don't really put off a very fearful vibe, so we're gonna have to work on that. You gotta get the eyes, you know, it's all about the eyes. But you are no stranger to events like this. Going into today, how are you gonna carry your previous experience into the event today?
It is true. I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I was doing this 15 years ago in much smaller stadiums, but it's
não
all
mostrar
the same.
aquele gajo que ele tem as mãos grandes.
Is very key
Queria
in this atmosphere.
a ver
So
se
I'm
ele
just gonna
chegava.
channel that inner professional gamer from when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows.
E acho que o gajo tem jogado no
Love it
comando.
so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the
é
other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You are a contestant on American Idol. So you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other Pro-Am, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
We have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practice a total of about an hour before this event. So we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Pookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Yeah, top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness, all right. I might be able to get a little bit out of you later. But in terms of, you know, taking your experience from the previous Pro-Am that you just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same, differently?
Vai, esta live vai levar até às tantas da manhã.
I think I'm more prepared now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the crowd, the subwoofers in the stage, and just, you know, just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
It's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some Cheetos or something. It'll be great.
I'm trying to get into the more serious mode right now. I'm flipping the switch. Fear's got the switch too. We're switching it.
My goodness. Well, you guys heard it here first. These guys are locked in, so I'm going to let them get a little bit more practice. Golden Boy and Monster back to you.
Thank you so much, Pookie, for that one. Fear Itself, I've had opportunity of commentating many of his victories in the past across a variety of games. He's humble. He goes up there and he's humble, but this guy, when he needs to pull off the big wins, he certainly can do it. And then I think it's also interesting to note there what Mackenzie said. This is a very different vibe. When you're playing out there, the bass, just the feeling.
Pois tipo, tem a zona de baixo e a zona de cima, isso é bem top.
He has the experience. He's been here before. You know, maybe after a couple times in the ring, you can pull it all together. That's what I'm hoping for someone like Nick830 as well, right? You've been in this situation before with enough experience. I really think they can overcome it.
Yeah, very true. Look at that. Positive guy, positive monster. You love to see it happen.
I'm rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah, that's right. This guy. Oh, and then obviously I heard you in the Creative Showdown just blindly picking whoever was winning at that time.
We're not going to talk about
We're not going to go back to
here,
that. We're not going to go back to the past.
We're living in the present now, buddy.
I respect that. I respect that. Well, folks, I know you guys want to get into the game. I do as well, and I was told by our team in the back that the game is getting ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to jump right into the island. It's going to be awesome, and I just want to get out there and see some Battle Royale. That's really all I care about, because these players, they're about to throw down. It's going to be awesome. You see Xavier Woods there. He does not have any pancakes, but what he does have is that SmackDown Tag Team Championship right by his side. He's got to let everyone know that he's a champion, raising it on high, and I picked it up. It is actually a very, very heavy belt. It is a heavy belt.
Had the opportunity right here. I totally should lift it.
You totally should have. And then Dank also has his fake cruiserweight title belt. All right, folks, here we go. It's time to jump into the game. The moment you've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin. Here we go. It is now time for
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bora. Finalmente. Depois de 2 horas está à espera. Olha o Marshmallow ali embaixo. Ah, não viu o Flex Power. Não viu o Calango. Olha, está ali o Flex Power. A mim na minha live.
Careful, they're on the same side of the stage now, you know, it might just flop.
And as my buddy Shawwager says, could be a...
No lugar mais seguro, exato.
Could be a yum. Shai's gonna hate me for using that. Alright, here we go. So then the other half of the Girthquake, there's Tim the Tap Man. So you're gonna land
Foi no lugar mais seguro possível.
A great spot to land Monster. Tons of loot, tons of resources, great rotational opportunities from there as well.
Talk about that. It clearly looks like Tim the Tap Man and Dante have a plan here. You don't just choose the backside of the map for no reason. This house specifically known as the John Wick Mansion, down in the basement, there's a little secret stash, if you will. Now hopping over to the West World is what we like to call it over here on the other side of the map.
Oh.
Bit of a skirmish here.
Yeah, you got Oscar Lords looking right over at Sean. Sean choosing to disengage from the fight. Will have that green tag SMG and has full shields as well, but oh no. Dead Rebel is going to be in a bad spot. Very weak in there by Sean. Sean's going to take some damage as well. This is going to be a first engagement. Sean is going to go in for the fight. And then we switch on over to Dead Rebel, who's looking around. And Sean's going to be out of the game. One of the first eliminations. I think that might be the first elim that goes through.
The first was Sinu, who actually got Fear itself. I wanted to touch on it, unfortunately. But that was the first elim.
Fear itself went out?
Yes.
Oh, right, man, we really shouldn't have interviewed him. I feel... I'm sorry, Justin.
Hey, but it's not over, right? You can always get the reboot card. He can come back here. But for now, Lost King Nyx is in a pickle.
This is rough. Rough for Nick to be in here.
Olha, Ninja e Marshmallow estão ali na praia.
This is another great spot to chill by. You get a ton of loot at the Lazy Lagoon. And on top of which...
Yeah, o Marshmallow não pode ir sem seu picareta. A picareta e a skin. Pois, realmente, se eu também tivesse uma skin, bah, uma skin, tipo, o jogo fez para mim, claro que usava. Tipo, se fosse igual a mim também usava. Mas não era assim sempre igual ao Marshmallow. O Marshmallow não, ele só joga com a skin dele.
We're gonna have Sinnoh here along with O-King.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of Sinnoh and O-King. Let me tell you guys right now, do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean event that we flew out to and covered over there. They are dangerous.
Well, you're hyping them up here, but unfortunately they're gonna be taking some damage from the Stinks, having to push out of that fight. So when you throw down that Stink grenade, it goes right through the damage. It does not hit the shields. It hits the green. Not what you want to see happen here. Player, though, is going to be tucked away in the corner. And King and Sinnoh, they're the two top players. They know how to work together here, try and pin their opponents into a bad spot.
Este gajo também precisa ser burro para jogar.
Shots as well. More eliminations starting to go through. Nick 830 gets one onto Claire Grant. Aiden as well picks one up. Mackenzie's out of it. And then King and Sinnoh.
Oh filho, tu vais a torneio para jogar, não para ser noob.
But you know what? Figured the team that's working together is definitely a dangerous one. And we touched base with Yoshi a little bit earlier today. Looks like his partner Freddy is down here. He's off. He's on a quad. Can he get away? No, he has to
get away. Oh no!
The fight's here.
Marksman. Oh, and he just tagged up. He tagged up the quad a few times. Did manage to hit him. If he would have picked up that infantry, could have had that pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Probably could have provided a little bit more for him there, but...
Não, gajo não vai usar rifle de infantaria, puto. O gajo não vai usar essa porcaria, velho. Desculpa lá. Mas é que tu vais usar rifle de infantaria.
Nifty trick. Marksman is there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up, just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. so many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro AM, right? You have the pros, and then you have celebrity counterparts helping them out, and Marksman is showing that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like he's confidently ready to push as well.
Exactly, and then we saw Ninja and Marshmallow there on the corner of your screen for a moment, continuing to lead
Será que este ano Ninja e Marshmallow também ganham outra vez?
coming from the west.
Doesn't
get vision. He has that snipe out. Maybe get a connection perhaps, but it's going to be Marksman looking for the opportunity.
Lança ao inversor tempestades, burro.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back him up. He's got extra shields and everything. He's got that legendary sniper. He knows exactly where this player's at. Just looking for a small peek right here.
Também preciso ser tão burro.
We will see.
He's playing with a lot of confidence too. You can tell in the movements. JT Brown has played in multiple. I think he's played in every single
Não, tu não vais deixar uma bola lendária, meu.
So no stranger here to this big
É preciso ser demasiado burro, meu.
And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and
Ai, mãe, o gajo deixou uma bola lendária. O gajo não bate bem.
If JT Brown would have gotten the connection
O gajo não bate bem.
you got to think about this. The storm as it pushes on in. Now these players, you're going to take a little bit of damage here.
O gajo não bate bem.
Scattered around Junk Junction.
Olha, o pai também joga.
Happy Hamlet.
Já foi.
Landing. There's a lot of players that are going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered more toward Dusty Divot. So you're going to have that big circle around here.
Também joga, também já foi.
For 1 damage per second as well.
Tu já está na tempestade.
Quickly. Yeah, Slogo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to heal with in this moment. He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use it to get away, but with that one person behind him, knows that.
Já estou morto.
You did better. I didn't even try to.
Estou morto.
Hey, it's a little bit of Spanish right there, but hopping over to Ewok and Jordan Fisher.
You got the accent. You got the capability. I respect it.
I can pull it.
Não, não é muito a
Jordan Fisher. This duo at the Summer Block Party. Ewok hunted Jordan Fisher down. Enemies have become friends here. And with the baller and the shadow bombs, they're going to rotate on out, get to the safe zone. A few players are going to be around here as well. And Ewok just tagged him. Take full advantage of the ping system, right? When you're able to do that, that helps so much. Sometimes you don't even need to use your words. You can just use the ping system to relay where the threats are going to be.
Exactly, and that's what Ewok used as their primary form of communication here. She's going to lay down some fire. Didn't quite connect, but it's all good. Can she get a couple more shots? If they catch an advantage, we saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right? The last one that just passed by where she made her debut. She pushed all the way across the field. She showed.
Ewok gets very aggressive.
She will get down.
Living up to that Ewok name. Ewok's on fight rankings. So that's what Ewok did in that last Pro-Am. But now we're going over to Neo Tilted. One shot girl Chandler Riggs. We're going to see Kyle K and Kyle Kaplan up above. There's K. Crowd pop for him when he had come out. Kyle Kaplan as well.
Olha, imitou o Marshmallow. A dizer.
You know, honestly, that's like, I wouldn't use this, right? If you wear this fit, you're tempting other people to be like, dude, that's Marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then they just want to push.
You're not wrong there, buddy.
I'd love to catch a highlight, right?
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I'll push him right now.
Exactly. You're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and they're like, wait a minute, maybe? But if a lot of people who have studied gameplay, that he is...
Olha ali o vodka. Tá ali o vodka.
Areas near pressure plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are, and there hasn't been a lot of activity right now. Right? It's been a little bit slow, but that's what I like to see, right? You and I, we've been casting endgame after endgame after endgame in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier, so it's nice to see some strategies go into place here, and players really being methodical where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect.
Ninja ainda não tá mais nas balas.
The purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. So before the infantry kind of, rose in popularity after the changes, he was already running with, deeming it one of his favorite weapons to kind of play with.
He's always been like that in any game that he plays. I remember.
Ninja não tá mal. No outro Pro-Am, epa, aí estava terrível.
Road less traveled and does a lot of damage there.
Agora neste, dá pra gastar acertar umas balinhas.
Fly about through the jet streams. Myth on the other side as well. This duo there. Oh no, Tim the
Ui, ai, matou.
Tim! And you know, he landed extra quickly.
Ai, ninja ela.
I don't want to say it, but he was literally swatted like a fly right there.
Oh, that was
too easy. Taken right out. Tim the Tatman goes down.
There's no friendships here in the Pro-Am, people. Ninja makes Tim the Tatman pay. It's a wide target, and he's going to hit those.
Entra na bola, boa.
So, there he has his ball. He's going to get a bunch of extra goodies. And oh no, Ninja's ball actually flew off into the steam vent, and it's gone.
Ninja foi buscar a bola, não me diga.
Ended up going with it.
Yeah, claro.
Hopefully he did. Yeah, so he ends up getting the ball right on back. Just looking around. So he doesn't know, obviously, that there's going to be a duel right next to him. A lot of players are starting to convene here.
Marshmallow ali, na campadinha.
Keep in mind, this lava, when you get to those final circles and you have to go over that lava, it can be your worst enemy or even your best friend, because you can traverse the lava very quickly, but sometimes it can throw you off. And for more unexperienced players or inexperienced players, apologies.
Oh, Ninja, mais tiro matas.
Yeah, can definitely end up also just like splitting up a team, right? And then causing some.
Não é que o Ninja só está a acertar tiros de rifle de infantaria pesado. Tá bem, pesado é bom, mas o outro. Pronto, Ninja, rifle de infantaria, esquece.
Go get that expensive NYC rent right there, Ninja. Go pick it up, because he's collecting right here.
Já matou 3. Tanto pro plays.
Having to deal with this, going to use a shockwave grenade to get out of the engagement, reset himself. We'll have plenty of builds to work with as well. We'll also have those chug splashes for him and his teammates. It's going to be Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This is a huge battle that's going to be taking place here. Tifu has the angle. He has a perspective. And with that combat shotgun, he can hit him from a distance as well.
Essa no outro Pro-Am matou o Tifu.
But for now, all eyes are going to be set here on Tifu and this engagement with Jordan Fisher and Ewok.
Essa gaja tem Nema. Ewok.
Forcing him out of that area, but lucky for him, he does have plenty of shockwaves to make a ton of moves. And Ewok actually gets pelted down a few more times there.
Yeah, that's not good, because they're going to go down low, and they know exactly where they are. So they just can wait this one out.
Let me tell you right now, for every little bit of advantage Tifu gains here, the more unlikely it is that Ewok and Jordan Fisher are going to get out alive. And that's it. I think he's got his confidence all the way up. He knows he needs this loot here.
He has natural high ground. Their backs are against the storm wall. They're going to start to push up, but they're going to use the shockwave to fly out of there.
He
only saw one, so there it is. Oh no.
He's kind of trapped there. Pinned. And he's waiting for him. He's going to tag him with the combat. So much damage being put forward. Tifu now going to be on the run. This is what Tifu does best when he's in your face.
O Tifu vai morrer.
He's going to lose a lot of health there. Now going to be sitting at 35 HP and had to get out of there. Going to use those shockwave grenades. The movement that you get with that utility is huge.
It was actually Jordan Fisher who came back to rescue Ewok, and it was just enough to back off Tifu. And now the entire battle's been reset. Everyone's in a danger zone here.
He really is the perfect human being. He really is. There goes the jet stream. Ewok gets out. Jordan Fisher's taking damage, people. He's got to get out of that. He manages to fly on out of there. Now, the concern I have for Ewok and Jordan Fisher, they got to get back together.
Yeah, man.
He knows he has to get an elimination here. They are desperate. They're in shambles for gear here. And an artillery strike actually being rained down. Tifu is forced to be on defense. He's far from his teammate Nav. But look, Edwin Hodge and Props right here. They don't have health either. This is the perfect opportunity for Tifu.
A lot of players are going to be very, very weak. And he gets an elimination on Edwin Hodge. That's going to be Tifu's 4th elimination. Nav has 2 of his own, 6 points total.
Oh.
You never suspect the trap, Tifu.
O Tifu já foi. Já foi.
He is disgusted with what he just saw.
Ah não, ele tem o pad. Yeah. Ele pode usar o pad.
So they can use that to get back into a safe position, but they don't have heals, Monster.
Yes, he does. He actually has.
Não, mas eles vão usar a bomba.
But he has to get to zone ASAP. Airwalks, a previous reigning champ so far, RL Garm, are going to push someone off here. And oh boy, this is the Pro-Am. It's starting to heat up here.
That is going to be a clip.
Olha, o Ninja matou outro. Ninja, neste aqui tá bruto. Olha outro. Ai não, foi finalizado.
That was perfect.
There goes your summer block party winners, Airwalks and RL Grime, sitting on top of their, I say, hodgepodge constructed tower here. Then Tifu, right next to Allier. Boy, does he have a video for you.
Tifu has not popped these double campfires. Oh, actually just keeping it going.
That shot from Tifu. Como é que o Tifu ele não tem shield?
That thing's going to tag you from what sometimes it feels like a mile away. This player's going to be behind this tree here. Tifu sees it. Tifu on. Easy pickings for the veteran. The tree goes down. No more protection for him, but the shadow bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there.
Tifu não tem shield. Com tiro ele morre. Tifu.
Because Nav had the materials and the health advantage there to kind of lead the way, but now they're both in a desperate situation. Tifu forced to just get to farm in here. He's going to try and get what he can off the bunker. Ninja still in the same spot, just outside the volcano vents.
No reason for him to leave when he's hitting the shots the way that he has been with the infantry rifle. Your 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am champion. Marshmallow going in for
the Marshmallow, bump. A sério? De bump.
Oh man, that's rough.
Aí também estás a usar.
Oi. Like I said, they're going to be a troublesome duo. There's still tons of excellent players left in the game here. See Whit Laurie down below. He's closing nearby.
Ninja. Ninja vai morrer.
Yeah, so Ninja's going to be in a rough spot, but we actually did catch one of the other shots earlier on. That was going to be on Michael Dreyer. That was Elam number 4. Now though, Ninja getting back to a fighting position, but he's going to get hit again.
This
is rough for Ninja.
Doesn't have a campfire.
Saw Myth there. He saw Nick Merckx.
Ninja não tem uma fogueira.
Cloak is still going to be in this match. Marksman still in the game as well. Airwalks, as we had mentioned earlier, Wildcat there. Everyone gathered together here, right in between Dusty Divot and Mega Mall. Nick Merckx only with 1 elimination. When you get down to 15th place, that's when the placement points start to go through. There you see it right there, the format, how it works. Every elimination that these duos get is going to earn them 1 point, but when we hit 15th place, that's when you're going to start getting those placement points.
And look right there, Myth just ended Ninja up above in a battle, and Marshmallow's off to fend for himself as he impulsed out of the battle. It looks like he's has to make a big decision here. Yeah,
Marshmallow já não
ganha. Get to zone, and it's time to leave Ninja's card behind. There's nothing he can do but play for placement at this point, so he goes straight for the high ground.
Marshmallow does manage to get up top there and some great quick building. Keep him safe for the time being. Can't get his card. And bear in mind, I mean, look at the circle. We're hitting into that half in, half out circle. Movement's going to start to happen here. Players are going to have to start thinking about those pushes, the rotations, and also who is going to be gatekeeping, preventing these solo players perhaps from getting in.
Marshmallow não fez mal.
That is a ton of elimination. Elam's matter for points, guys, just as much as placement does.
Ei, o problema é que isto demora muito. Tipo, para as pessoas, tipo, morrerem, demora muito. Isto é tipo pro players e jogador, não, pessoas famosas. Ele e o Edu Koff. O Flick já morreu.
Down to Sinnoh. Edukov gets knocked as well. Who's that? It's going to be another to Sinnoh's placement is so good here. Mr. Fresh Asian.
That's 8 eliminations for Sinnoh. They're going to be at 21, and I think I just saw it there that Marshmallow eliminated Dr. Lupo. Wow. We have a replay of it. There you go, Lupo. Don't say I didn't love you. Oh, he clotheslined him, baby. Hit him with a running lariat. Dr. Lupo, you ain't nothing to Marshmallow. Love it. Way to go, Marshmallow. Keeping the dream alive for him and his duo.
So good, even
Lupo's
with
gonna give
no
me some
help.
crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay
with
with
no
it,
help, he's still in it, though.
I know Flick's power ainda está vivo. Ela é chata não kill it. É bruto.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier lobby, man. They got that high ground. They're raining down the shots. 9
Yeah, but miniguns. Some você spam. What the fuck? Eu já estou a fazer skybase.
Any players that are going to be flying in the sky, they're going to punish them with their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
So you're going to need an aerial
Ai,
message or
Flex.
something like that. They're not going to let anyone
Flex vai morrer. Não, 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 não.
just enough damage from
Flex
O-King is
morreu.
going to allow him to secure that one here, as everyone is off against the storm, trying their best to get to the next spot here.
Pena.
Take a look at O-King's perspective. He's got a minigun way on top.
Epá, aqui está difícil para o Flex.
You got to be careful though for that storm. Look how much damage is going to be taking O-King.
Someone's actually above him, I believe. Look, he tried to break that right there.
Já está-se a confundir tudo.
Cloak are going to be engaging in this fight. Sinnoh plays that defense, protecting his teammate. Cloak is going to have a smidgen of health remaining. He's going to go right on top of Sinnoh and O-King. Chigwa just picked off one, and that's going to be Elam number 10 onto Cloak. 11 as well.
É, este gajo vai ganhar.
We're also going to be in placement here, Monster.
Lá acho que os do moço. Como o moço
It's
joga.
going down here. Courage is still going to be in this one, as well as Myth. Look at the play field, and look who is left. Wildcat alongside with JT Brown. You're going to have Jelty there as well. iFaris, Myth, he's taking a lot of damage outside of the storm, and Myth is going to be out of it. But Courage is still in the game, folks. A possibility for him to get this first game win, but I don't know if Sinnoh and O-King are going to let him have it.
No, they're not. Not for free, at least here, as Sinnoh's leading more shots on his opponents here. He is running low on materials this time around, though. 500 mats. In comes the pressure. Will we finally give up this placement? Will we jump down to commit to this battle here? There's only 4 players left.
We're now down to the final moments of game number 1. O-King is going to be out. It is all up to Sinnoh here. Wildcat down low. He takes the shot.
Este gajo ia ganhar.
With a victory royale. Game 1.
Como este moço joga.
And they never let him come off ground. That was insane. They denied them any kind of territory whatsoever.
This is why I love Fortnite right there. When you know your players, you can just smell them from a mile away. They're gonna do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West.
já tá.
Took out Fear itself, and in a crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through the end. Here's the final moments.
You know, I'm
Motorista e produto. Já tá.
watch out for the South Korean players because they're so good. And Sinnoh
Não, o gajo está a comemorar, mas não fez nada. O outro, no caso.
What a game that was. It was a little slow. I have to say. Then it ramped up.
That's the best part about getting full game lobs. This is what we tune in for, right? You get the entire story. You get to paint the entire picture. And just like that, like the fact that we know where he started, he took out Fear itself. Like we were just talking Fear itself. We know he's a respected, competitive player. He has that land cool, right? But
Exactly.
It still wasn't enough.
Exactly. And this is going to put Sinnoh on everyone's radar as well. But that was a pretty tough end game there. A lot of great players still left in it. It just wasn't enough. When you have that high ground, that's it. And I made the joke, they were playing it like it was a World Cup qualifier. And yeah, I mean, you get that high ground, you deny them any kind of presence to be able to build up to the top.
Epá, este gajo fala muito, meu.
Could have pushed Sinnoh off. And had they done that, I think we'd be looking at a different winner in game 1. But credit to Sinnoh for keeping his cool, as well as the King for supporting him in that one.
Yeah, close.
Estou a ficar com sono por causa deles.
If I'm not mistaken, Myth
Não
just hit him
falei.
with a really good shot. Put his back against the wall. He had no help. Sinnoh comes out with that side peek. It was all his and easy.
Que os gajos falam bem,
Some good moments in that game for sure, and we thank you all so much for joining us here. That was just game 1 of the Fortnite Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals, our 3rd Pro-Am ever. We've had some great games throughout the day. The Creative Showdown was a blast to watch. Some really, different experiences for a lot of our viewers.
I mean, hey, we watched $1 million jump. Literally,
$1 million jump.
That was insane.
I know. I realized I made some poor decisions career-wise when I was not in there for the $1 million jump. That was awesome. And then we just saw one of South Korea's best players in Fortnite, Sinnoh, just take game 1 in dominating fashion. And now I have been informed that we do have our winners down on the floor with Pookie for an interview. Pookie, over to you.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am here down on the floor with our winners. I want to congratulate both of you first off and foremost. We have Sinnoh here, who we've seen play so many times in the past. He was actually part of the World Cup qualifiers. He did not qualify, but it has been quite a journey for him. How does it feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
우선 여기 한번 첫 라운드를 우승하시게 된 거에 대해서 많이 축하드리고요. 신우 선수 같은 경우는 퀄리파이어에 아쉽게 진출하시지 못하셨는데 여기까지 오시게 돼서 소감이 어떻게 되시나요?
일단은 소감 일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 믿기지가 않고요. 게다가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 지금 진짜 기분이 정말 좋네요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, I can believe it. You guys were playing clinically with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay. Congratulations. Down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이 하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 체리티 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 미리 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요. 이 대회 끝날 때 저희를 모르는 사람이 한 명도 없게끔 만들도록 하겠습니다.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But after this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Pookie. I'm standing by here with Nick, Merckx, and Mario now. First, I gotta say, Mario, what is it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA and competing against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are here the best of the best, you know, and in NBA, of course, it's like the best of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so, you know, I'm kind of home, so.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll have to take a look. What was going
Não sei como não se cansam de falar. Yeah, mesmo.
Set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using the impulse grenades. We both used them at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up. They were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, I just want to give you a shout out. The grow up from you, we go way back, competed in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's that journey been like for you?
Been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute.
It's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now, it is currently Sinnoh and O King's time because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings and get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korea duo, hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that lot of talent, and I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are, and I just want people to know who these players are, because they're so good, they're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For
and
sure.
you guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up
Ok, o Ninja não está aqui, portanto o Ninja não está aí. Yeah.
Let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chiqua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. And jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu, who got hit with the trap.
I mean, we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here. But as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, a couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
Mas o Ninja fez 5 kills.
You have plenty more to go.
Oh yeah, you Marshmallow fez uma yeah.
We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players flying in the sky, kind of like when you call it tip attack and midair. Yep. That infantry rifle was huge for him. Maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these two New Yorkers proud. Let's start to make some noise and get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go.
So, ainda bem.
We're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over
Olha o Flex.
Bipolar Peak, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right, it's cutting straight across the map, straight in half like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here, and everyone's gonna get their take of the slice. I love making
I like that
it's
pizza
easy.
reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza reference.
Gotta make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it.
The question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side, or no?
Fold it straight
I'm
up.
just asking. Some people they advocate for that kind of stuff.
Those people are crazy.
Take a look here. You see Detonator floating on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to
Vá lá, o Marshmallow vai com outra skin dele. Mas tem de com as coisas dele.
Players nearby. Our chance. Sino King. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner, Sino King. The lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back. Remember, so you're all the way back here by lucky. You were fatal. If you want to get some more loot, maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made.
Fechar aqui, já sabemos que não faz nada.
Went to lucky landing because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice
There's
lead.
beginner's luck and there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're through.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've got a few.
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Like, look at
you got some shields. I don't know where in chess. When I watch your stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible? Like, you just don't have a response. You're just like,
you know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings.
I respect that. Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Revel, along with Oscu Lodge. Nice shot.
Shots down. Connect there, though.
No, he didn't, but at the very least, so he was on target, that player. Did manage to move around there. Hear that Shadow Bomb go out, and Dead Rebel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. He's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. The Dead Rebel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. But Business is close.
O gajo limita-se
Dead
que
Rebel's going to be out of
morreu.
this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and he even has shield. It's just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shot, the perfect for being chest to chest, get right up in a player's face and doing tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back into the fight. Vibes going through. You see it, the pickup. But Osculot heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz is going to go for the follow-up, but Frizz is going to take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's going to jump for the fight there. Going to hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is going to get the better. And that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is going to be out of the game.
2 huge eliminations, and just a little fun fact, I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. He says here, they both have pink hair.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja.
Calma lá. Como vai a vida? Vai boa, puto. Vai boa. Prefiro Naruto Black, mas o Naruto Black está de castigo, portanto não pode fazer lives. E o nome dele já não é Naruto Black. Ele mudou de nome.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is, you think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo is an actual caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really you had to do me dirty like that?
Unfact
in my hometown?
Exposed.
In my hometown, of all places? It's alright, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit.
Bem feito. Eu não estou a acompanhar o canal dele mesmo. Pois realmente. Realmente é verdade.
Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigler along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to.
Também é Fortnite Pro, man.
Lots to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty Monster?
I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land, mainly because that back house, man. It's nothing more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal, and just picking up an easy elimination. He goes for the chest and the roof or something.
Salty's like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty, because you always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. So I've certainly slowed down here.
Really?
Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, there's Sinnoh with King in the this.
Olha o gajo.
This is like a flossed level.
Olha o gajo que disse. Puto, como é que o gajo está a jogar?
Stay down. Stay down.
This is not the duo.
Ah, já entendi.
Okay, so they're going to try and get around there.
O gajo tem o teclado no colo dele.
But Moyer's going to be taking so much damage down to 80 HP.
E o rato fica em cima da mesa. Ai, o moço constrói.
It actually is. But the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean and nothing else.
Oi.
Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that great attack. Oh, no. And it's going to be
Olha o gajo que disse.
game one. King and Sinnoh, that eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
É, morreu. Coitadinho.
Straight north to the zone. We saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. They want to claim that spot, but you have Maurice, Brandon Rogers. Down comes the shots here. Let's see how it's going to go down here. At the easternmost part of the map. Jacob, Maurice. Moving back and forth. Listening for cues. He hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now.
Oh, man.
Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone. Inside of the natural cover, there you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and King. We could see back
falar nisso. Coitado do gajo. Esse é mais conhecido de um de vocês. Pera. Esse é mais conhecido de vocês. Ou tu ou o Gui. Não entendi, mas pronto. Calma lá, vou fazer aqui um grupo. Calma lá que já meto.
Right above him, on top of the rooftop. Wasn't ready.
Calma lá, pessoal. Pessoal.
For Jacob, Paris gets his teammates card. Get out of the fight. Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Paris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This one is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early make hit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. So before he fights right in front of him, oh man, you just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle. Reese still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there. Jacob decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad, get out of there. Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward. You got Slogoman who just got beam.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I was
gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here for Marshmallow. Boom!
Ui, foi boa bala.
Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right?
Coitado.
They're going for a two-time championship. Get it.
When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because they didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden combat shotty. Such a powerful weapon. Here's the moving around here. Some nades as well.
He doesn't have any of this. This is scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's one shot hero and Chandler Riggs who's just nearby. The Slayer, and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not too far either.
That's the golden boy strat right there. High in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60%
Muito top, tá ligado?
You'll have to question me. So, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture and positioning here. They have no eliminations right now. We're at 35 duels remaining, so it's going to take a while for those placements to go
Quem tá a ver lá, comenta aí. Vai saber.
Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership on the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
That was so filthy. Took the wall just like that. Instant edit, no mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his bush. He's actually now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush. It's okay.
Give it up. Did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow Ninja rotating across here. They're gonna find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels. It's actually one of the fastest growing YouTube channels.
Era o Ninja, o Marshmallow e o Flexio estavam combater-se.
Who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmallow's been playing great. A very different Marshmallow from what we saw at the 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in.
years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite,
he's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regiment.
There's Myth.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even.
Hello, said Keelish.
What's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him?
Said Keelish nada mal.
Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. Here's the format, how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because Myth has 7 eliminations, that means he has 7 points currently, Monster.
His teammate is down right now. Michael Dreyer was taken out. We do know Michael Dreyer is interested in running that marathon this year. It's going to be a little more stamina to keep up with Myth here in the Fortnite world.
What the
fuck? The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. It makes me sweat.
What do you have here, Golden? Chihua sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones at the start of this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies representing. She's got her gun ready. Someone's out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She's in a box.
Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
Got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
You never suspect the people in the cornfield.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. Super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of keep my cool here.
Por que é que gajos vão ao torneio jogar? Por que gajos? Jogos não são para gajos.
Okay, they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. You have to really focus on it. They got their aim set. I like this strategy. They are eventually gonna have to move here. Same thing for Allier and Aaron Gordon, which for them,
what the fuck?
They're a little worried about where these players are gonna be.
Listen, Ali A might be a famous YouTuber, and Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but you step to these 2 ladies right here, they're gonna make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, and I'm sure that's going to take a little while to come to fruition, we're going to have a classic battle here between Tfue and Ninja. Marshmallow's trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmallow taking a bunch of damage, and he's got to get to his team. Boxing around there, and Marshmallow's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tfue, but Marshmallow gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's just no reason for him to continue to engage. Considering that they were getting third party from afar, I think the shots came from Rudikov and Flake's power over on top of that tower. And punished Marshmallow when he exposed himself, when he jumped on top of that ramp.
Tfue really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Merckx trying to direct traffic. He's got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, setting up the defense, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Came second place at the Summer Block Party, Monster.
That's right. And the trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario. Fend off Aiden. Ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Merckx.
He's going to be hacking around each wall here. So
does it.
And he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sinnoh and O-King now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of materials, launch pads, campfire. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
I'll tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up. Like this. Let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite
Okay.
Like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Mip's head. He is in the fray here, but Mip also tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Mip? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to take him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks of qualifiers. Every elimination is a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh. Game 1 winner still. Living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with them. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the surf juice here. But they didn't forget about him as soon as he picks, he gets lasered down, and all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sinnoh straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh, the Game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the Game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for, playing for those early high ground position. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is. Chucks his way all the way across. Takes the shots. Wow, this guy as well. And look, he's just going to 90 on up.
Great shots. Has shockwave grenades. Also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tfue's going to be playing in the midfield. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving down, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tfue and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tfue is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground, truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tfue's high ground, and no one else is going to take it unless he gets shot down. But he does stabilize there. Airwalks is looking to punish Tfue, and he does get above him there. There you see, right at the top. And then Myth is going to stake on out and just get to that side of the circle. Tfue taking damage. He has to be careful. He's in that shadow bomb safe, so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it. And he does manage to stabilize for the time being. Ninja's going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at his HP.
Will Tfue make the quick peek right here? He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no, Myth is going to get picked off by Airwalks. Sean, Airwalks is weak as well. Jacob now has a high ground. Cloak and Tfue. Tfue said he was worried about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwalks dealing with a lot. As Cloak, he's going to lose all his shields. We're going to have a proper 1v1v1 here. A 4-way battle as Tfue fights on out. Airwalks is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob who gets the better of him. Look at Tfue just try and hold this one off. It's now down here to the final 3 players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tfue versus Cloaksy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
Side shot of Cloaksy. That's a storm. Wraps up Tfue.
I lost my voice there. People. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob.
Esse gajo teve sorte.
Against 2 of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tfue. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. aggressive push. Wow. And in the final moments, it turns out it's Jacob. And here's the last moments, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloakzy goes down.
And Tfue ended up falling because of the storm.
Se o Tfue não morresse, ele ganhava.
I mentioned before, that was a concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwalks got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory. And again, against two fantastic players.
2 shotgun bullets left in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just 2.
That was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1, Tfue and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwalks doing also just a great job of just chopping him down, chopping down Tfue, really being a pest. That could have been Tfue's game easily, but just pushed the wrong ones. Even Sean was giving a hard
Lá estou estes gajos a falar.
As well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of a fight, and there's going to be free reign. There's going to be movement to be had.
Daqui a não estou quase a dormir com estes gajos.
Was the hill. Was the hill. Because once that hill started moving and the storm started creeping forward, you knew that so many players are looking up and they're like, ah, crap. I gotta have to deal with that.
As Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain claims another.
Always gets his target. Always gets his target. That was a good one, folks. We're probably going to get some words from our winner in a little bit. They're probably getting themselves all collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front. But I think he probably felt like he had that angle and wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloakzy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloakzy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those final moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you know, you read the player and they're not doing anything like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself fully.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that like close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, you're going back to catering, you know? So what a great matchup that was. Great moments through and through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here, one of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in a victory royale. That's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there. That's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms, by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays, and I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is, and I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently, and I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the 2 people that he took out, Tfue and Cloak. Books, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tfue, we have Cloakzy, and Jacob. Our final 3 in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tfue, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no help the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me, held me in storm, dude, but he got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
A little bit of animosity. We're going to go over to this side here. Cloak, I gotta ask, what do you attribute to that? You had high ground over Jacob. What happened?
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and he got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game. Congratulations. How does it feel to take out two of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloaksy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah, but Cloaksy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloaksy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. But thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
I think that the important thing to note here was that you're in those moments where you have to pay attention to where that circle is going to be going, and you just don't know at that exact moment. You're just got out of a crazy fight. You managed to get high ground. You know that this guy's below, and you don't see any builds coming out. So at that point in time, you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And, you know, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We've already seen South Korea make that nice play from earlier today, but that'll lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwalks is in first place. Wow. With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to third. Myth now is going to be in fourth place with his teammate Michael Dreher. And then Tfue Ninja also was in 14th place, managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmello. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one. Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that...
Oh my god. Marshmello, vai. Epá, Marshmello teve a jogar pouco bem. Pouco.
You just squeeze in a couple placements right there. They're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today? Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time Tfue took me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge on him.
Well, I was practicing with One Shot Girl and Nick A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that they're going shifty, so you might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any chance I get to take a shot and run? That's the name of the game for me. Take the shot and run.
I don't want to name names. I got a couple friends here who might not see me coming, might see me coming.
I'm going to be rolling around in a ball, trying to get some late game points, and then get some elims at the end of the game. So I'm not going to be really targeting anybody.
Oh, 9-9 opponents will be eliminated by me, by the power of the heavy metal drum detonator.
Todas estas publicidades, tipo, não é publicidade, né? Que tens na televisão, né? Mas tipo, é chato. Oi, Rodrigo. Mano, eu saí pouco e já volto. Ok, mano. Ai, é puto, o Marshmallow, tipo, não anda a jogar assim tão muito, estás a ver?
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what goes in, what the process is for being a Fortnite World Cup caster?
Well, it all begins with preparation. When it comes down to handling what is the Fortnite World Cup, you have to prepare. We're talking solo and duo competition here. Not only that, we are slammed with a pro-am. So you have to cover bios. That's what me and Shio do. We sit down, even today, we go back and forth. We're talking hours of preparation on players.
And Shio, what are you doing specifically to help the casters, and what are you bringing to this broadcast right now?
So Monster talked about preparation. For me, it's all about the back and forth. If the caster needs any type of knowledge on a situation going on in the game, I've got that. We have 3 screens down here. One has the main game on it. The other 2 just have information and a broadcast alert section. If they have a question, they ask me. I've done all the prep with Monster for weeks, days of cramming as well, and we just get to it. Questions back and forth, relay the information, and yeah, just behind the scenes work.
So you're essentially the Fortnite encyclopedia then, and you are just relaying the information. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Hey, I'm Seeps, and I'm Elevate. We're professional Fortnite players for 100 Ps. We're excited to play in the Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is, for me, just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time, messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience for me. Like leading up to it, all the experience of the game. I can't have thought of something better to have been doing.
Ah, yeah, but que chato, mano. Estas publicidades. Ai, cara, tirei.
Just at this game, a lot of things are just like, no, you're not the best player out there, and no, you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really new. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you and that you can always be better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about our team about them. They're one of the best on the West. Oh, no. There's no West this heavy. Let it on me. Oh my god. Wait, I got this. Why? Let go. I got it. I'm so strong.
Oh my. Why did they make it this heavy? Shouldn't you know we're all like strong little gamers? Yeah, if I win, I'll definitely buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo, maybe my father a Lambo. This is Cease, and the world's cutest athlete. Make sure you reel us on the Fortnite World Cup. I'll see you guys later.
Ai, a puta, acho que eu vou dormir. Foi isto.
And I'm in the player lounge, and I want to know everyone's favorite skin and why.
I think I like the hamburger guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big target, but I like the way it looks.
I say my favorite skin is probably the default still.
I literally just randomize it.
The blow up dude. He's got the inflatable guy.
The surfer dude, because I've been getting more eliminations with him.
My favorite's default. I'm a default.
The bright bomber. It's so OG for me.
Me.
The rough skin because it looks like me.
Yeah, I just kind of want to like look cool and appear intimidating because at 5'4"
do something very special. You know, it's been a really cool day so far. A lot of action, a lot of fun things have been going down. You got a sneak peek at it there. I think we need something special for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it down to Louise on the stage, and she's actually standing by with some very special guests for a very special.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the stage. I have Ninja. I have Marshmallow here. Guys, make some noise for these two. Put your hands together, please. Now, I just want to take a moment and talk to you guys both about what the Fortnite community means to you. Now, I know you're not going to say anything, Marshmallow, but we're going to have Ninja kind of answer for you. Now, you've been a part of this journey for so long. What has it meant to you?
No, it's just been absolutely incredible to be in this position that I'm in, and just to really experience how amazing Fortnite is and how far it's come from season 1, before there even was a season, to last year's Pro-Am, to this year's Pro-Am, to the World Cup. I mean, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it's just getting started. So, but I love this community. I love it.
We love it too. So, you know, we love to give back to the community. We love to give you guys surprises and tidbits. Marshmallow, you have a secret surprise. Do Ninja and I have permission to tell everybody here about that for you today? Yeah?
Marshmallow is going to be doing an amazing surprise concert on Sunday for you guys. So, it's going to be amazing.
So the concert is going to be at 1
Pelo que eu entendi, o Marshmallow vai fazer show.
Well, for you guys at home, be sure to check it out. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time to talk with me. Marshmallow, you better go hurry back to your seat. I found a stick, I found a campfire, I have some graham crackers, I just need a marshmallow. So, see you guys over there, and Zeke, back to you at the desk.
All hands on deck, Marshmallow performing on Sunday.
We get to be there, like here in person?
Yeah, no, we're gonna be here. Bro, I'm gonna be the guy at the front. I'm just gonna be like,
Hey, you got the moves,
I got
man.
started.
Yeah, ele vai fazer show, Marshmallow.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are here, and if you're tuning in
Amanhã
from
preciso
wherever,
de ir comprar V-Bucks,
Marshmallow in concert from
porque
here,
amanhã
from wherever
o
you're
Marshmallow
at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can't
ele
miss that.
continua
That's going to be insanely high. This has already been incredible.
That's a deal
na
times 10.
loja.
I mean,
Yeah.
Also, really quickly, Monster, I like how I left you with Golden Boy here for like 2 games, and you already just, like, what is this, man? What is this?
Hey, well, you know, we needed something
that's clean.
The aroma of pancakes, you know, keeps them calm.
Wait, can I get this back? Actually, that's actually a really good point. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a little bit. You know, guys, we've had an incredible day of action. We've already got 2 Pro-Am games down. We've got 2 left to go. Now let's get you back up to speed, just in case maybe you've forgotten, maybe you're tuning in for the first time. This is a very classic format: top 15, top 10, top 5.
Vai começar logo o jogo, por favor do céu. Por favor.
That's right. Yes, we are here. So, you want to play for these players? We've seen up until this point, it's been very intense. Everyone has been giving it their all. We've seen
Mano, não vou dormir nada, velho. Tipo, eu curto destas cenas, mas tipo. Mas tipo, os gajos a falar da emoção, estás a ver?
Big first place, $1 million can go to your charity of choice, of course.
Senão até ia dormir depois, mas é tipo, eu curto ver estas cenas.
That's right. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We're playing for fun. We're playing for charity. And, of course, I mean, we've got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL Grimes and Airwax. They are your summer block party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition. I mean, we've got people from different walks of life all coming together and putting on Peely outfits, because why wouldn't you know?
And we saw Max Carver up there for a second. He's had roles on shows like Desperate Housewives. Just a ton of celebrities here kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for the right cause, which doesn't get any better than that. Take a look at Ashley
and Exile. Yeah, they're just killing it. You know,
those dance moves.
Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? You're supposed to be dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give the big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah.
Cloak, but if you are using your phone, hashtag a Fortnite World Cup, tweet at Cloak. See, obviously he'll see it right there. But, you know, show some love.
But see, see on the other end, you got people like Locker, right? Look at that. They're forming a strategy. They're like, well, okay, this circle, this is where we're going. And then you got some people that are just trying to accessorize. You know, which back bling do I want? Which skin do I need to rep while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top? This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now.
That's right. That's how it is. Tim the Tap Man here. This is a powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. We saw Dr. Lupo and Courage all kind of lined up. Good to see all the buddies pretty close by.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget.
Felix estava aí com a skin mais roubada.
Fortnite's second birthday. That's right. Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the map. Also, in case you didn't play the last time, there's actually these gigantic presents that land on the map randomly, and you can farm them for materials.
Como é que isto acaba lá baixo? 4 da manhã.
That's absolutely happening. I need to get a last board bite. I need another 65,000 experience if I want.
4-3 nesse. 4-3 da manhã.
Z squads Monday happening. We're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you CB there.
I hope so. Man, but we're gearing up. The players are, of course, getting ready to board the battle bus. It takes a while to get up 100 people on the same bus, especially when you've got people like Deepo Cloak, Detonator up on deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Don't detonate him, alright? Keep calm. He's been doing good so far. Oh, the ultra zoom right there.
You got Marshmallow there in the back. I mean, again, Sean there on the left. So many incredible people. I recognize the pink and blue hair. I can't remember his name. Oh, Ninja. That's right.
Oh, that guy.
Clearly, yeah, that guy. Clearly a joke. I mean, what an awesome gift. Don't forget as well, we mentioned the Marshmallow concert. That was a big, nice reveal they did. 1 p.m.
Let's go. Come on, good.
In game. You can watch it on twitch.com, fortnite.com/watch. So many different avenues to watch.
I know Detonator's been stealing the show, but you know, shout out to Python Bum, a Brazilian YouTuber. He told us that he wanted to play his first Battle Royale. He won his very first match, and then he didn't win for 2 weeks after.
Right, for sure. And yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. That concert's gonna kick off everything, right? In the final day of competition. Really looking forward to it. Monster, who do you think? So we've watched 2 games, right? I mean, we've had some incredible games. I think in that first game, Sinu just caught me off guard. He had control over the entire game. Then Jacob in that last game, he went head-to-head with Cloak and Tifu, and he was the one that came out on top. So this feels almost like anyone's game, right? Anyone can come out and win. What have you kind of taken away so far?
No, absolutely. We saw in game 1, once I saw during the Pro-Am walkout, Sinu and O-King were in the running, I was like, oh snap. We actually have some stacked up teams here. We already saw what Airwalks and RO Grime can do. They haven't won a game, but they are in first place as far as we know the last time we saw the standings. Right. That just shows that consistency. We know these guys are going to continue to be consistent, but you know, at the same time, we saw Myth pop up at the end there. We saw Nick Merckx and Mario kind of pop up at the end as well. Aiden's still making his points in appearance, so everyone still has a fair shot, especially if you're in the, I'd say, roughly top 15 so far. For sure. There's only 2 games left.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it just takes one incredible pop-off game, right? You just drop like 10 eliminations, you make it even as far as top 5, and you're just going to be back where you need to be, trying to vie for that #1 spot. You know, I think for me, you know, I want to see more. I'm going to be
tipo, se fosse isto, tipo, eu só ia mesmo por jogar, mano. Tipo, ia lá mesmo, já, aqui,
I'm actually curious.
sei o quê.
Wow, that's so weird. I was actually going to say, is Nick 830 going to show up? Whoa, hey. We saw Nick 830 for a while there, Clint. I blinked first. I blinked first.
Death stare. Yeah, there you go.
I blinked. No, I was actually going to say Nick 830. You know, people like One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs. They are very. All right, everyone. First one to blink loses. Everyone in the stadium. Here we go. That's right. Don't blink. Cloak, don't blink.
Oh, he did it right there. We saw it.
He doesn't know how to play this game.
He doesn't know how to.
It's okay. It's okay.
He tried.
It's okay. You've got Xavier Woods here holding on to that belt. I wonder, do you think he would let me hold it, the belt?
You know, it might just break something on you. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Oh, man, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. You know, earlier on, of course, this is the dude. I'm telling you, man, Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, 2 incredible human beings. Also, I've seen Chandler Riggs several times now, and he's just one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. One Shot Girl, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Love to see it. Earlier on, though, we did, watch a lot of myth gameplay, like you kind of said. I'd be curious to go back, take a look at some of the gameplay that he had, kind of see things from his perspective, and see what he's going on. And here we go. We can actually take a look at this. So check this out. Run me through this, Monster, because you were here for this.
Yeah, we were kind of looking right through, and actually, no, we actually get this perspective here, so just...
Bora, Flex. Ai, e tira sem querer, peraí. Como é que tira sem querer? Pela que eu já volto com isto. Pronto. Isto é só o replay, calma lá. É sério. É o que eu digo, olha lá como é que este gajo joga o tecla. Olha o moço. É, o moço tem um iPhone. Palhaço. Isso, caraças. Você vai fazer com as mãos. Espera, quando eu estou a conseguir. Phonics. É lá. Quando eu estou a conseguir. Este gajo também é mesmo burro, vê o gajo e depois não mata. Maybe. Come on, bro. Aí, putz. Como é que isto vai lá para as 3 da manhã? Isso. Obrigado, Gabriel, por fazer este vídeo. Yeah, mano, na boa. Não tens de cair, meu. Tipo, eu também curto estas cenas. Tipo, eu acho fixe, tipo, outras pessoas jogarem, tipo, assim. Bom, não é bem que é um vídeo, isto é tipo em direto. Será que o gajo vai matar? Será? Yeah, e o gajo está na Storm, tipo. Yeah, olha, eu vou aqui para a Storm, estás a ver? Morri na Storm. O negócio é jogar com esta chata quando eu estou a jogar. Que é só spammers para isso, meu. Tifo ainda está vivo. Ainda vem ali o Tifo. What the fuck? Deixa começar a dançar. jogo ainda está. Também jogo ainda está coisa. Está a jogar. Flex. O Flex acho que não. Acho eu. Olha o Ninja e o Marshmallow ainda estão. Ui. Aquela cena nunca apareceu. Mas eu curto bué tátil a isto e eu não quero perder isto. Que da última vez eu perdi isto e eu dormi. Espera lá, eu vou molhar a cara. Já volto. Voltei. Ai, mano. Iconic. Walk it like a tuck. Walk it like a tuck. Que sono. Que sono. E eu tô quase a dormir. Oi. Ai. Ai, que sorte. Também só ia isto por diversão, meu. Ai, caraças. Não, eu já tinha na cara disso. Nem o marshmallow, acho. Ai, o gajo está muito nervoso. que é o último jogo que vou assistir, puto. O Flex não parece quase. Mano, que tipo. Parece que o Flex não é interessado pelas, estás a ver? Este vai ser o último jogo que eu vou assistir, puto. Nada, estou a morrer de sono. Isto vai ser o último, que eu vou dormir. Este vai ser o último. Oh não, deixa a live aberta. Ok, já vai bugar. Vamos lá. Não, deixa a live aberta e depois tu vês. Não, desligo não, peço. Amanhã faço live outra vez. Lá para a tarde, lá para as 2, 3 horas, para aí. Olha, o Flex está vivo ainda. Mano, não vou conseguir ver essa hora do vídeo. Não, é tipo, depois desta eu vou bazar. Vou acabar a live e depois. E depois desta eu vou desligar a live, desligo a PS e depois bazo. Não vou deixar a live aberta. Amanhã, tipo, yeah, amanhã eu vou fazer live lá para as 3, 4 horas. E amanhã eu vou fazer live lá para as 3, 4 horas. Isto aqui parece que ele erra, puto. Que sono. skills. vencedor é este. Então vá. Eu vou passar. Então fica bem aí. Então vá. Tchau.